Go.
So just a sort of brief recap on last week's events. You had finished with Sacred Stone, wiping it out completely, and being unable to proceed farther down. And at Renwick's suggestion that you maybe were not ready, even if you could pass the barrier, you've decided to go elsewhere. And your first thought was to go back to the Feathergale Spire and try and get a handle on what exactly is going on. Who is being controlled, who is not. On your way there, Chaladar received a message from Usheen, Stormbanner, regarding Savra's convalescence. The hold has broken on her. She is now awake and coherent. Upon arriving at the Spire, you were taken directly to the Lord Commander. A conversation ensued, and there was a bit of confusion. He was willing to be put under a spell. He had a few things to say that didn't necessarily sit too well with Rin. Didn't look like he was necessarily being controlled against his will. And when it was suggested that they maybe try it on a different night, he put forward a people that he thought should be put under the Zone of Truth. Wanting to take a neutral target, you guys picked your own. Casting the spell upon him, he had much the same reaction as Savra, looking around in confusion and in horror at some of the things he had done. Upon seeing this, the Lord Commander and the other knights in the room drew their weapons and the fight broke out. Bit of a long, hard-fought battle. Many players, many other NPCs jumping in from various rooms. But after several rounds of combat, everybody was dealt with. There are no knights remaining in the tower, other than the ones that are currently out on patrol. And as we ended the session, you had seen from some of the windows around the spire any remaining cultists in the tower jumping from windows, perhaps the roof, and using their wingsuits to glide down to the gully across the Sighing Valley to where you believe there is an entrance to their subterranean headquarters. You sent any remaining acolytes in the tower home, or at least out. They had not yet come under the influence of whatever it is that had taken the knights' minds. So the tower, at this point, is empty. You do have the knights bound, the ones that you had knocked out in combat. And after sending a message back to Lady Usheen Stormbanner, she recommended that you send any knights to her at Summit Hall to be taken care of the same way that Savra had. I believe she was also going to send a contingent of knights there to gather up and help transport any remaining knights. Those that are on patrol would be coming in from their patrol at some point. But it would take some time for her knights to arrive. And I think that's where we left off.
All right. Well, oh, good, Brian.
Just clarify, how many knights have we knocked out and presumably have tied up in some capacity?
There was 5 in total that you have restrained now.
Thank you. Good deeps.
You know that there are 4 more out on patrol.
That we've sent out to...
No. These were knights that were already out on patrol when you got to the tower.
All right. Well, first things first. Let's search the place. Starsha, do your thing.
I'll go do the looting.
Just give me an investigation check, and this we'll just count this for everything.
With guidance.
Oh,
Tap. Good luck.
You finally get to loot that wardrobe.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not an issue. There is very little that is hidden in the tower. You get into the armory after taking what you needed from various bodies. The Lord Commander had several keys on his person. He also has a couple more in his chambers. The priest has a key on his body. And after gathering everything up from any cultists, etc., you are left with the following. You managed to procure 2 intact wingsuits, a total of about 75 gold pieces from various corpses, and while you wouldn't have looted the knight's chambers necessarily, any of the cultists, you've gathered all of their belongings. In the Lord Commander's chambers, he has a large chest in his room, and you have, from that, gotten...
Oh, loose it.
Yeah, let me pull up his room.
Real quick, Darkstar, I think we're gonna start, like, somehow marking the keys that we're getting from, like, the individual cultists.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm trying to think of how we would do that, but just so we know,
Well,
like, this can...
have a look at the key, and I'll tell you what it looks like.
Oh, they're different?
Nobody's ever had a good look at the keys.
Oh, never mind. All right. We'll come back to that.
So, the keys that the Lord Commander has go to his chest, his wardrobe, and another key that opens the stable doors. The priest, the key that he has is a little bit more ornate, and I think Starsha still has all the keys from Scarlet Monastery, or from Jesus, now I'm doing it. From Sacred Stone.
I win!
There is an odd-shaped key from the Sacred Stone Monastery that matches this one, but not quite. It's done in a similar style. It's highly stylized on the handle, and it is a very odd-looking key. You can't think of a lock that this would open. But you do notice that the 2 keys do seem to slot together, changing the shape of both of them.
Oh, shit. So that's how we get into that area, people. I bet.
So, Starsha, when you go up to the Lord Commander's chambers, in his chest, he's got... Oh, that's the wrong map. I don't want to give that loot away.
Go ahead, give it away.
No. That you haven't gone there yet. In the weapons locker, there are numerous arms and armaments. I don't know if anybody is really interested in them. I don't know that you necessarily want to clean the tower out. That's up to you. Savra will be coming back presumably at some point, and these knights will be hopefully healed at some point. But I mean, it's up to you. But there's long swords. There's 4 suits of scale mail. There's 4 shields. There are 2 breastplates, 4 longbows, 4 quivers, each containing 20 arrows each, a mace, and 1 greatsword.
Taladar is going to take a longbow and a quiver of 20 arrows.
Okay.
Because he is proficient in bows, and he's got a second attack now that he can use after he casts a cantrip.
Okay.
His opinion is anything that belonged to the cultists is ours. Anything that belonged to the Lord Commander is ours. If the Feathergale are to successfully hold this tower, and perhaps be an ally to us in the future, we probably should leave them the majority of their armaments and supplies. But, of course, he'll defer to the group.
So upstairs in the Lord Commander's chambers, in addition to the chest, there is a wardrobe. It contains a couple of things. Mainly, there's a lot of knightly-looking clothing. You suppose if he heads back to Waterdeep, perhaps he changes out of his armor into some of these clothes. There is a cloak of protection in the wardrobe. In the chest, there's 300 gold pieces, 2 greater healing potions, 3 regular healing potions, and another potion of heroism. And other than basic provisions, foodstuffs, etc., that's about all there is in the tower that you guys would be willing to take.
Somebody should definitely take that cloak.
Oh, also, the Lord Commander's spyglass is in his quarters.
What kind of
Moss.
cloak is that?
Pardon me?
Go ahead, Starter.
What was about that cloak?
It's a cloak of protection.
So +1.
Yep.
So Taladar and Moss already have cloaks.
Starsha.
Correct.
Starsha.
Yeah, you can take it, Starsha.
Yeah, considering that I'm always the one who gets hit.
You is a squishy,
Yeah,
I
why
don't
don't
know
you-
why they always come for me.
because you get right up in there.
It's that
Well,
milkshake.
I gotta to do the stabbity.
Yeah,
And we had, what, 5 healing potions, 2 greater and 3 lesser?
Yep.
2 greater, 3 lesser, yeah.
I feel like everybody should just give themselves one. I don't know who should get the bigger ones, but probably the people taking more damage. I think maybe Ren and Starsha should get the graders, and the other 3 get the lessers. Or you might want one of the range to hold on to one of the graders to
Yeah.
stand somebody back up.
Yeah, I have a grader on me already. Yeah, let's have the ranged.
Maybe
Starsha get a
Felix and Starsha each take a greater, and the rest of us take the lessers.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So Starsha, you have to attune to that cloak of protection when you put it on your character.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Do I go to equip?
Inventory, manage inventory, search for it, add it to your equipment. Tick the box, scroll all the way down. Tick the box.
Yeah, it'll fill one of the circles just like your Amulet of Health does. So, because the tower is cleansed, I'm assuming that you guys took shifts overnight. To keep an eye on the guys that you have bound and to, keep an eye out for returning patrols. But in the 8 hours that you guys did long rest, they have not yet returned. So we'll just jump forward to the morning. The tower remains rather quiet. The kitchen is silent with, nobody in there cooking. There is a bit of a noise from the stables below. Perhaps nobody has seen to any of the mounts or animals.
Moss would have taken time to to go see the animals.
Okay.
In fact, we'll do something in the morning. when we get there.
But as of yet, the knights that Ushin has promised to take have not yet. The knights that Ushin says she was going to send to help ferry the other knights back have not arrived yet.
I'm gonna take the Lord Commander's spyglass and look out from the tower, see if I can see anything.
I was just actually
Okay.
about to say something about that. Moss is certainly interested in the spyglass, and he's like, when you guys find it, he's definitely looking at that with an interest.
So yeah, I mean, you can head to any of the windows. You can head up to the top. You know, there's a large viewing platform up there.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'll put you up there. So from the top of the tower, you can see quite far. The mists only really rise at night, and so they have sunk down. You can see the floor of the valley from here. There are some mists. You can see over towards Knife Point Gully, where you had spotted cultists heading previously. You do see to the south tiny figures flying. You're not sure if they're griffins or manticores or any of the other flying beasties that happen to live in the valley. But you don't spot... well, Deeps, give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Because you're using the spyglass, you can have advantage. Which you're
I'll roll again.
Yeah, you don't spot any patrols, no mounted Feathergale Knights. And it doesn't look like you see anything approaching from the road either. Everything appears quiet and calm.
Should we send another message to Oshin?
There's not much we can do at the moment until we're going to have to be ready to have the one guard we know is or knight that we know is against control. Talk to them when they fly in. So let's be ready for that.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Moss keeps on looking at the spyglass as Deep's looking around.
I give Moss the spyglass. Here, Moss.
So I would say
You can hold on to it for now.
I would say that you know there are three individuals that seem to be ranked directly below the Lord Commander, Savra being one of them. One appears to be one of the ones off on patrol, and the other is one of the ones that was knocked out in combat. So if you were to use any of these, you know, with and using protection from good and evil on them, you would imagine using somebody of higher rank to speak to the returning patrols would be a good idea.
All right.
It's
So
going to be
we're-
Harold.
We don't know if Harold's not the guy we were controlling yesterday, right?
No, that was Timothy, I think. Harold
So-
was the guy that the Lord Commander put forward.
So Harold is probably not going to be helpful unless we mind control him or charm him.
What are we
Well-
trying to get out of him?
Nobody
we
is
want-
going to be helpful because they're all still thralls.
Yeah. We just have to
Well,
protect him. We just gotta break it, Brian. He'll be fine.
That assumes he's not a willing participant like the Lord Commander.
Does any of this matter? Like, Taladar is in favor of either killing them or subduing them and locking them away until somebody else can fix them so we can move on. Like, In fact, he would just say, "What is the point of any of this? We can
So
take them."
I thought our plan was to send a bunch to Ushian, the ones that were out on a patrol. I thought that's where we were last week. So we need someone convincing. If we're going to do that, we need someone convincing to send them. If we're just going to try to take them out, then okay.
Does the spell last long enough for them to fly all the way there? If not, then we need to subdue them and lock them away.
No, that's if we have one of them, tell them to go somewhere else, i.e., Herald. Then they'll do that. If we go tell them to do it, they're not going to. We don't need to control them. We need to control the person telling them to go.
I think control only lasts, or clarity only lasts like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
There is another option. I could use a spell.
Nope.
It's worked before. It could work again.
Which spell?
The one I used to tell the fire wizard to go away. Which I'm not going to use in combat anymore because that's really pushing the boundaries of what that spell should be able to do. It is suggestion. It lasts for up to 8 hours.
But can you cast on all 4 of them?
I can cast it on the one that commands the others, regardless of whether he's friend or foe. Regardless of whether we're in a fight with him or not. It's a wisdom save, and there's like, if he saves, he's not immune to it, so I can just cast it again and again. Cast it, looks like 6 times. I could cast it up to 7 times. In case he saves. So it is concentration. I can only cast it on one target, but I can try it over and over until it succeeds. You suggest a sentence or two of activity and magically influence a creature. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. Let's see. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. So, I would word it something like, the forces here have suffered great losses. Lady Ushian has, offered you and your knights sanctuary and respite. Command your knights to follow you. Take mount and fly to her immediately. And that would be the wording of the spell. I leave it up to the DM if the suggested activity is reasonable or not.
I think so. And because they're on flying mounts, they will make it there in half the time. They could easily make it there in 8 hours.
Teledar would also hold up a rather large, rather full oilskin sack that definitely has something moist in it. And he says, "A little something for the road, in case we feel the Lord Commander has any more useful information to offer." And it's very obviously a head in a bag.
Alright.
And mechanically, he has the ability to ask a dead person 5 questions. Just like in the movie.
I was just saying, yeah. Alright. Yeah, so that works. Everybody agree on that, or what are your thoughts?
No, I think that works.
Okay. Starsha?
I'm good.
And then the last thing Teledar would offer is, he would say, if we are to assault the Aracultists further, whether it be now or later, I can get us there, flying us 2 at a time, with moss in someone's pocket as a small creature. If the flight is 10 minutes or less. If not, I can get us safely to the floor of the canyon here, and we can make our way on foot.
Having tox flashbacks in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
Let me
possibility.
We may also be able to borrow the hippogriffs below.
Let's try. Let's do the suggestion. Send them on the way.
Okay, so we'll fast forward until they arrive. It's going to take them probably another 4 hours.
Okay.
And if you guys are keeping lookout, maybe taking turns with the spyglass, you do see them approaching.
All right, wait for them to land.
Okay, so they'll all make their way one by one and land, in the stable area, leaving their mounts and so on and so forth behind. I'll just put you down there.
Before we pull this off, are we, just while we're strategizing it, are we confronting them with a show of force to prove that they shouldn't try and fight back? I mean, I got the boss's head in a bag.
Well, I mean, right now they don't know anything's going on. They just think we're back in the tower visiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think we need to be aggressive. I think
Yeah.
we were just send the guy down.
Mm-hmm.
And we have somebody that's a higher rank than this group that was out.
Yeah, second in command.
Okay,
Harold.
yeah. Then, but Harold is a thrall. Yes.
They all are. As far as you're aware, all of the knights are under the same influence that Sabra was.
Okay. Then I don't think there's anything else we need to do other than ask you to make a DC 15 saving throw for Harold. DC 15. Let me find the spell and cast it. I just prepared it. Suggestion. There it is. DC 15 Wisdom save.
Yeah, he failed with a 13.
Very nice. Yeah, then what I said before, and we'll send him on his way.
And I'm going to include a note to Sabra
Okay.
saying, glad to hear you're well again. I look forward to seeing you.
Okay. So at this point, the stables are essentially cleaned out. The knights that just returned will remount on the mounts that they had. The remainder taking the rest of the flying mounts that were in the stables. So this tower is now well and truly cleared out. And they make their way east.
Okay.
We still have 4 of the knights, so that.
No, you have none.
Oh,
I'm
so
assuming that they're all going.
Yeah.
Okay, so even the knights that fought us are
Yes.
going. I'm not going to question that, but okay.
Well, I mean, we thoroughly kicked their butts, and their commanding officer is telling them to retreat to safety.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, the tower is now well and truly yours. Everybody is gone. What is your next move?
Did we have any questions for the Lord Commander before we set out?
I don't believe we need anything else from the airkeep right now.
Talvar looks at the bag. Is there any value in taking this with us?
Probably not.
Right. Well, I'll hide it away here then.
Yeah, it's gonna stink.
I just thought it might be it might come in handy later.
Yeah, when we're heading into the air cultist area, maybe get some intel. Try to at least.
Right. Well, it'll be here. I'll tuck it away safely. I'll find a safe hiding place for it. Wherever we don't have to be specific, and I'll let the party know where I've hidden it. And yeah, it will get gross, but all it has to have is a mouth for the spell to work.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we shall head to Riverguard Keep.
All right. Let's put you back on the world map.
As the party is making their way to the exit and leaves, they might notice that Taladar is standing at the entryway. Perhaps we've crossed the drawbridge, and he's looking back at the empty tower, just standing there. He'll give it 5 or 10 seconds, then turn and jog to catch up. Every wizard has to remember their first tower. Short-lived as it is, I know we're giving this back, but it was ours for a moment.
Maybe we can speak to Savra about some ruin board.
Boss, it's not the same, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
He wants to own it, Moss. Not visit.
You can have a tower in the keep we're heading to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are going to set out on foot heading for Riverguard Keep. It will take you, well, you waited for about 4 hours in the morning for them to arrive. So I'd say it's probably about noon right now. It will take you until at least this evening to arrive. You would get to the keep probably after dusk, after the sun's gone down.
Good timing.
Yeah, it might be to our advantage.
I'm going to need some survival checks from everyone. Yeah, pretty good. You guys make remarkable time. I don't know if it's just because you've traveled the area extensively now.
It's a spyglass. Very handy.
Now that's for perception. So you get there, or travel goes very, very smoothly. Who is doing the lookout for this leg of the journey?
Like who's in front?
Yeah, who's keeping an eye on the road and the skies, etc., etc.
Moss.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
With a spyglass.
$22. Yeah, the roads. Well, you're not really anywhere close to the road, but the pathways here are easy to travel. The footing is good, and the weather has been clear. So it's clear skies you can see for long distances. You do spot around a bend of hill. It looks like a group of individuals. They're probably 100 meters off or so. They have not yet noticed you.
I'm wishing everyone just to get to the side of the road. Pull the spyglass. Who are they? What do they look like?
Let me just put you on the map.
For one on a map, we know this is potential combat.
Always a map with these people.
Hey, I know this map. We've been here before.
Shut up. We're using a different one then.
I mean, technically we have been here before because we're going back to a place we've been before.
We're gonna use
That's what I'm
this one.
saying.
I mean, doesn't matter. All roads through the woods look the same.
Yeah. Roads and hills, and you see they look humanoid from a distance. Let me just put them on here. Having a closer look through the spyglass, you feel like you've seen individuals dressed like this before.
Oh, it looks like air cultists.
They look like people that you've dealt with previously at Sacred Stone.
Ah,
They're wearing robes, very little armor that you can detect. They look like some of the monks you had seen at the monastery.
I just whispered to the group. Looks like monks from the monastery, maybe that ran away. I can sneak us. I probably can help us sneak us by them. Any objections?
Are they coming towards or going away from us?
They look like they're heading in your direction. Following along behind the cultists, you now see coming into view. Still a humanoid, but much larger.
I mean, would they even recognize us, though?
Word gets around.
Oh man.
How much larger is it? Is it like obviously a giant, like,
It's
15
large.
foot tall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dibs.
I've cast pass without trace. I think we just sneak by them.
We're gonna sneak by them. We're gonna let
it's
them
up to
roam
you guys.
free.
They do look like they're moving with purpose. They are watching the trees, they're looking up ahead. They're moving slowly but purposefully down the road. You think if you wait much longer, they will spot you. You're all sort of standing in the middle of the road. Lo, let me put you there.
Well, I've motioned everyone to move off the road.
Well, that doesn't mean they've
All right.
listened, though. Have you guys
Oh.
listened?
I'm off the road.
Quick consensus. Attack
Yeah,
or,
making
or sneak. Quick.
Let's start with a stealth check.
But at least we're off the road. We can ambush them, right?
Taladar gets a 21 for a stealth check. He'll say we should start by hiding. That how well we do at that may dictate the course of action for us. And he is going to cast invisibility on. Oh, let's see, Rin and Felix. So Rin, that would be it'd be a straight roll for you, and Felix would be advantage for you.
Yeah, so Lucy, just roll once more. Nice. So a 21 for Taladar, a 30 for Felix, a 20 for Rin, a 24 for Starsha, and a 24 for Moss. All right. Just pull these guys up and roll. You do see the large figure in the back stop and hold up a hand.
Is Xander still in the middle of the road?
No, he's just moved.
Do we have? Oh, we do have tokens on the map. Okay.
He holds up his hand and it looks like a large snout sniffing the air. The rest of the monks come to a stop and begin to look about. You can see them lean in and sort of whisper quietly to each other, but them being about 80 meters away or so, you can't make out what they're saying.
Alright. Are we just gonna wait here?
Two of the monks move off of the road and into the bushes and out of sight.
Moss is going to wild shape into a giant spider.
Okay.
And will climb up a tree.
Okay.
Invisibility breaks if any spells are cast, right?
But I'm not invisible.
Yes.
Spell or action, yes.
Okay.
Wild shaping doesn't count.
No, I was worried about me.
Ah. The figures on the road begin to slowly work their way closer. They're now about 60 meters away. The large figure. Everybody roll a intelligence for me.
Felix, you dummy.
Felix smart
Rolls
as
are good
rocks.
tonight.
Starship, you want to roll me intelligence?
On it.
Starship, you have no idea. You and Felix, you don't know. It's something big.
At least I'm facing the right way.
Moss and Aranor, you both know what this is. This is a Minotaur.
Ooh.
They're massive, bull-headed humanoids. And this one appears to be carrying a massive great axe. It again stops in the road, the monk's getting slightly ahead of it, and sniffs the air. From this distance, you can hear it.
What about
Something here.
do we see the two that ran off in the trees? Any of us?
Give me a perception check, Moss. The forest along this bit of roadway, it's not even really a road, it's more just cart tracks, is quite dense. And even with your high perception, you don't notice anything.
Moss is going to go crazy. Is there a branch, like Moss is up in the tree, is there a branch that Moss can stand on, or if he shoots out a spider form?
How far up the tree are you?
I don't know how big this tree is. That probably as high as you could go.
I mean, the tree is probably 40 feet tall. Give me a climb check as your spider. I'm pretty sure they have spider climb, don't they?
They do.
Then you don't need to give me a check. You could just move whatever the spider's movement is up the tree.
Okay, but I need to find a spot where I can change from spider back to moss.
The branches of this tree, the higher up you go, the thinner they get. Anything above 20 feet up looks like it'd be too thin to support you.
Okay, so I'll go like 20 feet up.
Mhm.
And I will shift out of spider form. And I will make a large bellow, and then I will cast. Can I cast spike growth, kind of from surprise?
Yeah.
And I will taunt them. So I'm going to kind of cast it centered on them.
Okay. You should have control.
I don't see anything to move.
Ooh.
You should have your own spike growth that you can drag in from the journal.
Oh, right.
Third icon from the left, and you should just be able to like click and drag it right onto the map.
Third icon from the left.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like a newspaper.
You should see your character at the top, and
Oh.
then under spell templates, you should see your spell templates that you can drag in. And if you guys have any spell templates that aren't in that list that you would like to be able to use for targeting positioning, just let me know. I can add them.
How do I drag it on?
Literally click on the text and drag it onto the map.
Oh, okay.
There you
we
go. And then
Shouldn't it be bigger than that? Isn't it? Bigger
Nope.
radius?
I don't think so.
20 foot radius?
yeah, that's 20 feet. It's 8
Okay,
squares,
that's
is 40 feet diameter. Yeah. And then either one of you, I think, can right click and send it to back, and it'll put it underneath like dark. You can do
I
that, and
can't.
it'll. Really?
Nope.
You can't
I
control
have
his
haste
spike
or
growth?
undo.
Are you on the map layer? Sorry, are you on the objects layer?
Tokens, you mean?
Yeah, tokens
Yes.
layer.
Yes, I can.
Can you click and drag it? Can you even move it around?
Yes,
or-
I can.
Oh, weird. Yeah, you should have a lot more options than that.
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
So, are you dropping it right on top of them?
Yep. I'm going to drop it on top of them and yell, "These forests are closed to you. Return whence you came."
There it is. Darkstar mechanics question.
Okay.
How
Don't get to purple. Get to purple.
No, how material components.
Yes.
I don't know if I have these material components for this spell that I want to cast. So, and I don't remember. I didn't request them or anything. I need to pay attention to that. So, what's the game? I mean, what's your thought on that? Is it assumed that I have them or don't?
I'm
Do you want to know what it is by the book?
I would say most of the casters in the group, I think, have a spell focus and therefore don't need components.
Mm.
Do you have a holy symbol?
Yeah, but this is a special. This spell requires platinum rings. That I get.
Oh, it's yeah. If you don't have those, it's certain spells. Those items get used up, and if you don't have them, you wouldn't be able to use them.
Okay.
Get used or have a gold cost.
Got it.
Are they what kind of rings?
Platinum rings, 50 gold piece. Platinum rings, pair.
Oh yeah, that's
And how long ago did you pick up the spell? Just when you hit level 6?
No, I've had it for a while. I just realized. I just looking at it, I realized that the components it required because I was going to cast it on Starsha.
Yeah, I would say if you've had it for a couple of levels now, just deduct whatever the gold cost is now and say that you've had it the whole time.
All right, I appreciate.
So
that.
if it's 50 gold, just deduct it and say that you bought it when you were whatever in Beliard.
Okay.
Because if you had just gotten it at level 6, then you probably wouldn't have it. At this point, I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative. Remember to click your character first while I attempt to find some combat. All right, that should be everyone. Okay, so from the trees, Moss lets out a bellow and shouts at these creatures, these individuals, that these forests are closed to them and that they should return from whence they came.
And drop your gold. Or my band of merry mages will take care of you.
The
Oh, God.
Minotaur, spotting you in the tree, points and shouts out to the others, "There!" Felix, it will be you up first.
I want to hold Firebolt until one of the ones that walked away
Okay.
appears.
Okay. Are you going to move or anything?
No, I'm going to stay here. Since I'm invisible, I'm waiting.
Okay. Moss, it'll be your turn.
I'm just gonna do a quick frostbite on the Minotaur. Con 14 save.
Con 14. Okay. He has passed.
That is but a taste of what you'll find if you keep on pushing forward. Clearly thinking that it did a lot of annoyance to him.
Is there anything else? You're going to move, stay in
No,
the tree?
that's all. That's all.
Okay. Aranor, it's you.
I'll just motion to the others. Wait till they come a bit closer.
I put my hand on Starsha's shoulder and cast Warding Bond on her.
Sounds kinky.
And then oops.
They peed himself.
Clear that out. And I'm moving right up.
Okay.
Starsha, you just have to stay within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
And you got a fancy platinum a ring on your finger.
Yeah. And an additional 1 point of your armor class, so.
Just gonna put a dot
Is this
in
wedding
Starsha.
bells?
Or add that.
No, don't add it, just remember.
Just know.
Yeah. I'm done.
We like to go for a
Okay.
long engagement.
Uh-huh. He's a one-woman man now, Starsha.
Is he though? Who's the one woman? Is it me or is it Savra?
Savra.
Ah!
He didn't even hesitate.
Yet you put a ring on it. How does Savra feel about
It's
that?
because you get beat up all the time.
Ah! You must have liked it.
Emerging from the bushes, right in front of you, Felix.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Should have bonded Felix.
Hey now.
He's not into the bondage. He's the one of the cultists that had disappeared off into the brush.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yep. He's gonna
Don't
come at you
think
with
about
feet and
being
fists.
Invisible.
What?
I said he didn't care I was invisible.
Oh, are you invisible? He wouldn't have seen you. Who else is invisible?
Deeps.
No, I'm
Well,
not.
Deeps
'Cause I
was.
cast that spell and then I move forward, right? Cast
Oh, right. He's not gonna go for you then.
Starsha is probably still invisible because Right.
then you don't know where this guy's going to go.
I thought only Starsha. Do we get 3 people invisible? Or just 2?
Sorry, they weren't marked with doodads, so I didn't realize. Hang
Yeah,
on.
sorry. It was Aranor and Felix that I made
Aranor and
invisible.
Felix. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just
Then-
Felix now.
Yeah, then he will move to the target he can see, which is Starsha. And do a kick and a punch. Does a 14 hit?
Hit me?
Yes.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Felix was hidden.
What is your AC right now?
No, thank goodness. I went up by 1 point.
Okay.
So no.
Nice. So that one misses, and now he's going to try and kick you in the stomach. And that is also going to miss. So the kick and the punch, they just don't land.
Oof.
Oh yeah, you were holding the spell for when one came visible, right?
Yep, and I missed.
Yeah, unfortunately, you managed to hit a bush just behind that guy, setting it on fire.
Forest fire.
That brings us to the other hidden monk. I don't think has the movement to get anywhere. Nope, he will just continue to move. That brings us to the Minotaur. Remind me again, what does spike growth do?
2d4 damage every 5 feet.
Okay. And Aranor, you're visible, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He is going to charge right for you.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
I need you to make a DC 14 strength save.
So the saving throw, right?
Yes,
Saving throw.
strength save, yep. No problem. Unfortunately, you will take the damage, but you will not be pushed or knocked prone. You're going to take 15 points of damage from his gore attack. And he will take... 4 squares worth of damage from the thorns. If you want to roll that, Moss.
Do you want to roll 4 times or just 4 times a roll?
Roll it 4 times.
So 8d4, right?
It's 2d4 per square, right?
Yep.
Yep.
$18? Really? Bah.
All right. $18 points of damage. It doesn't look like he's taken much damage at all. That brings us to one of the monks that is currently trapped in the thorns. Unfortunately, I can't do anything other than move out. Is it difficult terrain as well?
I don't think so.
Post a spell,
Okay.
Brad.
Yeah, I'm just
He
looking at
did.
which rolling ups.
It's just up a little bit.
Oh,
It's
there
way
it
up.
becomes difficult terrain, yes.
Okay. The good thing these guys can move a lot. He is also going to move up into Aranor. Kick and punch. And he will have
Caramba.
moved 3 squares if you want to roll that damage, Bry. Does a 20 hit, Rin?
Yes.
Okay, that's 7 points of bludgeoning. And a 7 is definitely going to miss. And he will take 16 points of damage. It is the other monk's turn. He is unfortunately going to have to do the same thing. He's going to move to the side and only take 2 squares worth of damage. And move up to the Minotaur's back. Roll me the 2 squares worth of damage, please, Bry.
I did 9.
Oh, 9, okay. That brings us to Starsha.
Trying to see what I'm looking at. Is this thing right in front of me? Is that one of the monks?
Yes.
Hold on, gotta zoom in. This is so small. Well, since it's already right in front of me, I may just as well do the stabby stab.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't get an advantage, right? Because he's looking right at
No,
me.
he's looking right at you. You're not in flanking with anyone. And he definitely knows you're there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to roll twice. I just clicked on it twice.
That's okay. 17 is definitely going to hit. He will take 8 points of damage.
All right, I'll hit him again with the other dagger.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 10 is not going to hit. It just gets caught in his loose robes.
Ah, those loose robes.
But he is currently bleeding.
Oh, that's good.
Any movement?
Nah, I'll just stay right there.
Okay. Taladar, it is your turn.
Okay, Taladar is going to invoke the Blade Song. Where is the other monk that was sneaking? Has he not shown
He
himself?
is still
or?
sneaking.
Okay. Then
You
Taladar
can
is
try
going.
and make a perception check to spot him.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
It's going to be shit, but here we go.
Yep, you don't spot him.
Yep, it is shit. Moss is still up in the tree, right?
Yes, he
I
is.
still be up in the tree, yes.
Okay, so there's no reason for me to stick around. I will move to here, and I'm going to attack this monk with, let's do Booming Blade.
Okay.
Actions. Rapier. Let's cast Booming Blade. Does that roll? It does. Does a 23 hit?
Absolutely.
He takes 10 points of piercing damage as Taladar slices into him with an oddly vibrating blade. He also takes a additional 8 points of thunder damage.
And
as
he is dead.
Well then his corpse takes an additional 6 points when it hits the ground because
Yeah. Get fucked, corpse.
Yeah, take that.
Oh,
Let's see. That was 25 feet of movement. We still don't know where this other guy is. I've got another attack, but I don't have a target, and the other guys are too far away. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my remaining 15 feet to here, so I've got line of sight on those three.
Okay.
And actually, I'll go to here, and that's going to be it for me.
Okay, that'll bring us back to the top of the round. Felix, it is your turn.
You're not going to use your bow?
You can't.
I can't use the bow because if I drop the sword, I lose Blade Song.
Felix, you're still invisible, correct?
no. Because I cast it.
Oh, you cast the firebolt, right?
Yep.
It is your turn.
I am going to attempt to Chaos Bolt the Minotaur.
Okay. That is definitely going to hit. For a total of 15 points.
No, I think it's just 10.
Hmm. Oh, it's that it doubles if it's the exact same die roll or something, right?
It would have, yeah, if it was the same dice roll, it would have bounced.
Yeah, okay. So 10 points of cold damage. This large form just sort of grunts as it takes the impact. Any movement or anything?
Let's see. Wait, actually, no, that it is 15.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that first roll is the 2d8, apparently.
Uh-huh.
And then there's plus 1d6.
Oh, okay. So an additional 5.
And now I'm going to stand here.
Okay, that's your turn.
Uh-huh.
Moss, it is your turn.
I feel like we already said this, but what are the conditions of the weather like?
It is a clear day.
Well, it won't be clear for much longer. Moss is going to point to the sky and by Talos' hammer and to call lightning. Question on this: 5-foot radius. Can I put that between two enemies, or does it have to be on the square, like centered on the square?
It's a 5-foot radius.
5-foot radius. 5-foot radius, or sorry, 5 foot. Let me check that. Within 5 feet of that point. So I guess that 5-foot radius. So I could put it
yeah,
like
so
right
you could.
right there
Yes.
and hit two of them.
Well, you'd have to. You can't just put it on a corner of a square. It has to be on a square. But if it's
So if I did it there, that would still hit.
each square, 5-foot radius means any of the 8 squares surrounding it.
Okay, so I'll cast it there, and I'm dropping the spike growth.
Okay.
And as a Dex 14 save.
No problem, Deeps. Dex 14. Okay. We'll do the Minotaur first.
Taking half damage on a success.
The Minotaur failed. And the monk. The monk also failed. So they take
21 each. Sorry, 21? 28?
What is the 7 from?
I don't know. Oh, I think 7's probably if it was a stormy
For
day.
if it was a stormy day, right.
Yeah, so just 21.
21 points of damage. So the monk goes down. And the Minotaur now looks quite singed.
Worry not, Friar Wren.
That's everything?
I can't cast a healing word because I cast a spell, right? So that would be everything.
I'm pretty sure healing word can be cast as a bonus action.
Oh, then I will cast healing word on.
But it's a leveled spell.
Oh, is it?
It's a level 1.
Then you can. I always think healing word is the bonus action one, but it's not.
Well, it is bonus action, but we
Or sorry, a cantrip.
yeah, we said we cast the cantrip, but I guess not another one. Okay, so now I'm done.
Okay. Aranor, it is your turn. Oh, he's AFK. I will move. I'll move him in the initiative order. That guy's dead. No, I can't really move him in the initiative order.
I mean, he's probably just gonna take a swing with his greatsword, right?
Yeah, I
Can we
will
just
just
play that out?
play for him.
Here comes a crit.
Yeah, he will activate Greatsword. Oh, that's terrible. He missed. Can you see his rolls if I roll for him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So he'll try that again. Oh, yeah. That's a big old crit with the Greatsword.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
She just rolled a crit for you.
Oh, shit.
so
what are
you
you gonna
missed
do
with
with
your
that?
first one.
Then I'm going to smite.
Okay, well, so let's do the damage for the Greatsword first. It's
Okay.
max damage, so that's...
Did you guys see my post about the switch you can flip that makes it roll crits the way we roll crits?
Yeah, I turned it
'Cause-
on, but I was.
Oh, but I haven't used a character sheet since then, so I didn't
Oh yeah,
have it
yeah.
turned on.
It's per browser, so like I had
Oh.
to turn it on when I moved out to the living room PC as well.
Okay, can somebody math that up for me?
Poker.
Yeah, I mean it's just plus 12, right? So 9 and 12 is 21.
21. Ooh, this guy's in bad shape. And you're smiting as well?
Yeah. The Minotaur
Yeah.
at second level.
So what is that? 3d8. So it'll be whatever you roll plus 24.
There we go.
Jesus.
So 17 and 24 is what, 41?
Just before the smite lands, the Minotaur will yell out, "You will pay for your actions. Vengeance!"
yes,
then
yes, we're
smite.
going to take your gold.
And then the smite will just land and just obliterate him.
Oh, how much damage did Moss do? 28. Nice.
I did 21 times 2, 42.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! No wonder he's so hurt. Okay.
Well, that's 2 different targets.
Woo.
So the Minotaur and 2 of the monks are dead. One looks like it's in bad shape. And the other one, you don't know where it is. And it is... No, that monk's dead. That monk is hidden. He is going to turn and leave. Using his max movement. I would say Moss and Aranor, give me perception checks.
Okay.
Aranor, you don't see anything. Moss, you do see this figure. It has moved directly to the north. It is in the trees. And it is running away at full speed.
Is it?
Let me put him on the map. Nope, that's wrong.
Is he still under Moss's storm cloud?
No, he didn't put it on him.
No, I have a 120 foot radius on it, so
Okay.
maybe
Give me a second.
120 foot range, I guess. Is that centered on the storm cloud, or is that centered on me?
I would
So
imagine
you-
centered on the storm cloud.
The spell text is clear about it.
Storm cloud prison steep translator with a. I just put it into chat here.
Yeah, so it's a 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see within 120 feet.
So it was cast at that spot beside the Minotaur and the dude, right?
Yeah.
And a 60-foot radius?
So I'd reach up to there and.
So yeah, he's within the radius.
Well, I guess on my turn I'll take a crack at him, but.
He is now visible. The Minotaur is dead. It is... That guy's dead. It is the other monk's turn. He, too, is going to turn and run. His max movement. It's 80 feet. That is his turn. Starsha. The two remaining combatants seem to be running away.
Well, we can't have that, can we? Let me try and... I mean, they're kind of far. I'll firebolt one of them.
What is the range on Firebolt?
Trying to see.
120.
120. You can definitely hit one of them.
The closer one.
Okay.
That's just sad.
Yeah, unfortunately a 12 is not enough. Maybe because he's a moving target, he just managed to hit the bark of the tree he's just run past. Do you want to move at all?
I do.
Okay.
They're running. I only see one of them. Where's
One
the
of them
other
is
one?
much farther to the north.
Yeah, that's the one I see. Which one's the other one?
To the left.
Oh, I thought you shot at the one to the left.
Okay. I see him now. Alright, how far is that? Let me run after the one in the bushes on the left.
Okay. Are you going to dash as well? Because you have 30 feet of movement and you can dash for another 30 if you use your bonus action.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me just see how far he is.
He's 80 feet away.
Oh, that's far. That's okay, I'll chase after him anyway.
Okay.
think it's right about here.
Yep. I guess he was running backwards. Maybe I should face him in the correct direction. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
I keep closing the damn turn order. Alright. Taladar, it is your turn.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry, I'm on the mobile client, and it's not always clear whether I'm muted or not. I mean, Jesus, that guy's a long distance away. And it's just the one left that we can see?
There's two left.
2.
Why can I only see the one?
There's
There's
one
one that's
way to the north,
Way up north.
and then
Uh-huh.
one to the left of Starsha.
Oh, that's why he's under my turn tracker. Yeah, got it. Are either of them injured?
The one to the extreme north is.
Right, so 40 feet is Taladar's movement. And do I have a clear line of sight to that one to the north?
Yes. I mean, he's
right.
under the trees, but you can see him clearly.
Let me just measure that. Zoop, 75 feet. I should be able to hit him with a... I don't think I have much. I did not prepare a magic missile today, which sucks, but I do have... I need him to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
He made it with a 16.
But he has taken damage.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. If he makes it, then he takes nothing. But that was a cantrip. Can Taladar drop his sword to the ground and draw the bow?
Yeah, all you've taken is movement, right?
Well, movement and cast a cantrip, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I can now also take an attack action.
Yep.
A second attack action. So he's going to throw his sword to the ground, ending the blade song. Draw the longbow and knock an arrow quickly and fire that. Longbow, and here we go. Does a
14 will
14
hit. Yep.
for 5 points of piercing damage, and that
Okay.
is that's going to be his turn.
Okay. It looks like he's hobbling a little now. Well, that was Taladar. That brings us back to the top for Felix. I keep forgetting to use the arrow button to advance the turns, like I had talked about doing.
Mm-hmm. Are these guys running like towards like the Riverguard Keep, or
Nope, they're running away.
I'll let them run. I'm just gonna sit on this rock.
Alright. Moss, that is your turn.
Which one's looking more hurt?
The one to the extreme north.
Is looking more hurt?
Yeah, the other one hasn't taken any damage.
Can Moss hop down from the tree and move forward a little bit? Like, how much movement do I get?
Well, you'll have to give me an acrobatics check to jump down from the tree.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll jump down from the tree, but you'll land awkwardly. So it's going to take you. It's going to take you half your movement to stand back up.
So I still have.
You'll have
15
half
feet
of your movement. Yeah.
Dang it. Just close enough. So Moss will move forward and pull out the Wand of Magic Missiles. He's not getting away that easy. Do I need to multiply that, or that didn't work like I thought it would?
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works. I don't have the
Yeah,
So
you,
I'm-
for the staff.
that is the roll for a single dart.
Yeah,
So all you need to do is that multiply that by 3 plus the spell level minus 1. So 3 plus 5, 8. So 3 times 8 is 24.
-1 is 23.
No, it's 24.
24 points of damage. Okay. You see him at a distance go down. He takes these impacts, coming to a stop before collapsing.
All right. Do I can use bonus action to move? Or
No, you can't move as a bonus action.
okay, then I'll just. Actually, I'm not gonna bother casting Healing Word. I'm done then.
Okay, Aeronor, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'll move here, and then cast Compel Duel on that guy.
Okay.
Needs to make a DC 14 Wisdom.
He rolled a 10.
Alright, so
If he does anything other than come and attack you, he's at disadvantage. Is that it?
yeah. You can't move more than 30 feet away from me.
It has to make a wisdom save each time it tries to move.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. That monk is dead. And this monk is going to attempt to move. So he'll move 30 feet, and then he will have to roll a save, I guess. So he'll move, and then he's going to make a wisdom save if he wants to keep moving. He rolled an 18. That means it doesn't restrict it for that turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can keep moving. He'll move his additional 10 feet, and then he will move another 40 feet. And he will be off the map now. Whether you guys want to pursue him is up to you. He is basically going to continue now that especially his last remaining companion is down. He's going to continue to move 80 feet every turn until he's well out of range.
I think Taladar is just going to shout after him, "Run! Run back to your masters and tell them we're coming for you all. Tell Mirage Vizan, Taladar Lathran comes for his head." And he'll just stand defiantly in the road there with his sword pointed after the guy who's running away.
Mechanics question, Darkstar.
Yep.
If I were to shift into a warhorse, do I get bonus movement, like for action bonus movement, or just max movement per? Which is 60 feet per turn. Just wonder if there's any conceivable way I can catch up with them.
You get bonus action movement only if it says you get movement as a bonus action. Remember, you can, if you don't take an action, you can instead just move twice.
Run as your
movement
action. Yeah. So you could use your movement and
So I
then
could-
use your action for movement.
So I could cover 120 feet in a turn.
Yeah, does he moves 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can move 120 feet.
I can catch him. Should I catch him?
Just keep in mind, you're going to move 120 feet and then have nothing to do. On his turn, he's going to move 80 feet farther from you.
The point is, I can catch him.
Yeah.
Do I want to catch him? Do you guys want me to catch him?
I think it's probably okay, but that's just me.
Felix is having a nap leaned up against a rock there.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I won't bother then.
Okay. Does anyone else have an interest in chasing him down? Awesome. He's going to get away then. And we will come out of initiative. And we'll move back onto the world map. All right. You guys are currently about here. It is probably 4 to 5 p.m. The sun will be heading for the horizon in the next hour. And you probably have another 2 to 3 hours to get to Riverguard Keep. What would you like to do?
Should we just continue on?
I think so.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least a
there's-
short rest.
is there any merit to assaulting the keep in the night?
I mean, we'd catch him by surprise.
Or we bed down as early as we can, rest, and hit them at dawn or even before dawn.
True. I've taken some hits.
I think we've all expended a bit of our energy for the day.
Alright. So, long rest then?
Moss just nods.
How much further would we need to travel to bed down, within like an hour of this place?
You'd probably need to travel for about 2 hours.
Well, yeah, I think we should get a little closer,
Mm-hmm.
and then
So basically, you'd be making camp at about sunset and then have an hour of travel to the keep.
Okay.
like wherever. Remember when we came here last time and we camped and we had a patrol find us in the night. Maybe a little further away than that this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you were about half an hour outside of the keep at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe keep our distance, but close enough that we can get in there and assault them before sunup.
Okay, so the plan is to move within an hour, make camp, and have a long rest until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Everyone okay with that?
Yep, that works.
I can do that. I'd be good with a short rest too. Either or.
All right, well, everyone go ahead and hit your long rest buttons.
Hooray.
Teams took hits.
Took some hits. Boy, I even crit when I'm not even here.
Yep. You're just that good.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, he's really making a case for me taking haste, isn't he?
No,
I might
then,
jinx him.
then that's too much damage.
Okay, I guess I'll just take fireball then.
All right.
No, I that last spell that I have to learn for this level, I'll wait till next week. I need to think about it.
So you guys make camp, and you set a watch, I'm assuming. in the hopes that you will all wake up before dawn and make the remainder of the trip to the keep
Mm-hmm.
while it is still dark out.
Before we actually go to sleep, I'm going to cast Druidcraft. Yes, I swapped it out from Old Earth. And I'd like to know what the weather's like for the next day.
Tomorrow looks to be more of the same. It's going to be clear with just a little bit of clouds, wispy clouds.
Okay.
Do we have a need to communicate with anyone? I would prefer to not prepare the spell tomorrow, and instead prepare something a little more combat-oriented. So I can send 3 messages this evening, but none tomorrow.
I think if something goes wrong, or if something happens, we have to use sending, we're probably in trouble already.
Right. Well then, anyone? Anyone want to check in on town or Belliard or anyone? No?
Mm,
All right.
So you guys bed down for the night. You take your long rests, get some food, get some rest. And at about just shy of 4 a.m., you all rouse each other, pack up your things, and push for the last hour of your journey towards the keep. I will put you on the keep map.
Our old friend, the Keep Map.
yeah.
I do wish I had a nighttime overlay.
You do, actually.
Do I?
Yep. If you go into the library,
Yep.
and click Premium Assets and expand Subscription Sets, there should be a like atmosphere or weather and whatever.
Atmospheric
and
overlays.
yeah, one of them's got a dark, 2-3 different dark
right.
overlays.
Couple
You
of
literally just go map layer, drag and drop that right on top, expand it to fill, and it'll darken everything. That one or the other one has a fog overlay that's pretty good too. Yeah, that's your guy.
Cool, new music.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn that up.
I have a quick question.
Yep.
The tidal wave spell. How does that work? Does it have to come from water and then?
Nope.
Oh,
It just
can come from thin air.
Mhm.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Are you taking that?
I was considering, yes.
I totally forgot Druids had that. That was one of the spells I was considering taking. But if you're gonna take it, I won't. That's awesome.
I'm looking at that versus erupting earth, but
I'm
tidal wave seems better.
yeah. I mean, knocking enemies prone. Yes, please.
So, you guys have reached the keep. It is the dead of night. The sun has not yet even pinked the horizon. What would you like to do? Let me just put you all on the map somewhere.
Haven't we pretty much opened up all this map?
I guess
You
we
have.
don't know where people are right now, right?
Yeah, that's true. Just
Correct.
okay. All right, how are we advancing on this place?
Shit, did I just put 2 Aeronors on the map? I did.
Yep.
Double Aeronor.
No, it's too much Aeronor.
Double the great sword.
Double sword activation.
Does that count as dual wielding?
No.
He's like a top.
So you guys can put yourselves wherever you want on the map. Because I wouldn't imagine you're actually that close.
I cannot click myself, probably because that darkened things over it.
Oh yeah, let me put that on the back. Can I put that in the back? Yes. Well,
Don't put. Yeah, you got to put it on. Did you put us on the map layer?
I did.
Yeah, you need to send the map to the back so that the darkness comes back. Adjust the darkness so it covers the map, and switch to the tokens layer.
Spreading.
The darkness is not covering the map.
Just give me a second.
Charlie Murphy.
Okay, the darkness is back where it's supposed to be.
There you go.
There you go. Now it's fine. So I would say, approaching the keep, you can see that there are some lights on from some of the windows that you can see. You can see torches on the outer walls. And it does look like each wall has 2 people patrolling it. Being unable to see over the wall from this vantage point, you don't know what's going on inside. What would you guys like to do?
What's our plan? We didn't really come up with one.
You go inside and draw swords.
How are we getting inside?
Teledar, do you have fly?
I do.
Can we turn Can you turn someone invisible and fly?
I cannot.
Okay.
You could drape a sheet over them and everyone would think it's a ghost.
What if?
But did we not just scale the wall once, or was that to exit? We
that was
used
the-
No,
mold earth to make steps.
Yeah, it was to exit.
We walked right in before.
Okay, I'm going to give everybody 5 minutes to discuss this because I need to take a break for 5 minutes.
Hmm.
And
Right,
then,
so-
then we can come back at it.
I mean, if we want to scale the wall, Taladar can Misty Step up to the wall, 30 feet up. So anything that's 30 feet or lower, or he can fly up, somewhere innocuous where nobody can see, like maybe on the far side of one of the towers, and just drop a rope down, secure a rope and drop it down, and you can all climb up it.
I can wild shape and do the same, right?
You could wild shape, into a spider, skitter up the wall, drop wild shape, drop a rope. That's probably cheaper than a spell slot.
Question is, where do we do that?
And anywhere where there isn't a guard, the thing is, you can wild shape and go up and find a spot where there's no guards and then do it. So you could actually go up onto the top of the tower. Again, we're here to kill leaders, right? We don't want to wade through 20 or 30 dudes, so we know where the guy's bedroom is.
Mm-hmm.
I think we determined the windows are... No, you jumped out one of the windows, I think. I just don't remember if you were full size when you did
He
it.
was a
an
spider.
itty-bitty spider.
Yeah, so we need to know if those windows are large enough to fit through, and if they're not, then we gotta come in a different way. But if I remember the map correctly, the only way into, assuming whatever, the pirate captain guy, the boar, assuming he's in his chambers, the only way in there is, through the great room and up the stairs.
If we can go in through a window, then right there on the northwest side.
Yeah, and if that's 30 feet or less, Taladar would just teleport to it and jump in.
Which is actually looks like that's where his bed is.
Yeah.
So he might be sleeping there. We could. That's a window on the north side there. We could probably do the same, right? And come in through this door.
Or we could go back to the wall. There are 2 guards on the wall nearby. So if we went up there, we would have to incapacitate them quickly, and then drop a rope or something for the others.
I can also rope trick right by the wall.
How high up can you rope trick?
60 feet.
Oh, so you could just and the rope drops down that far. So you could just rope trick 60 feet up in the air right next to the window. We just all climb up and climb in.
Yeah.
It's just it takes a while to climb in, right? Like,
I mean, I would probably fail the roll and fall off the rope. But
I'm back.
that's what I'm thinking. We do it somewhere, out of sight,
the wall's only like 15 feet tall.
The wall is. I was thinking of the tower though. Like we just like rope trick is great. We use rope trick and we just climb up the rope to the top of the tower, and then climb down wherever we want out of sight of the guards.
I mean, assuming the windows are big enough for a person.
Well, if they're not, then we have to do something about the two guards on the north wall, and then
Right.
drop a rope, climb down, and just go in the front doors of that great hall and
You're
deal
saying
with
the
whoever's
north wall?
inside. Yeah, where Moss got us and the captives out the first time with his dirt steps, like right here.
You think that's his bedroom?
No, his bedroom's here, but if we can't get in through the windows, we have to go in through the door, which is right abouts here.
Okay.
So preferred plan: rope trick up to this window with pass without a trace, sneak in, and then ambush him.
Is there? I mean, there's also a door here. I don't know if we can get in it. But
Yeah, but then we're having to fight these guards or do something about them, right?
Yeah.
That's probably best option number 2 is to do that. But if we can get over, no one can see us at that window, right?
That window, it looks like there's. Yeah, I can't imagine how anybody would see us there. The only question is going to be: can all 5 of us get up that rope and into that room before he walks over and starts yeeting us out?
So stealthy first, pass without trace. We could. I think we could do it.
I mean, the other thing is you send the first guy up and cast hold person on him.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming he's even in there. But if he is, you get somebody up there to, stun him for a turn, and we all climb up and in, one after the other. Invisibility on a couple of us. If those 2 people are quiet enough, we could get them into the room first. Or, anywhere first. And then I can teleport in. Or fly in. I can fly 2 of us up and in. So if the windows are big enough and they're open, 2 of us can just straight up fly right in. You could get in easily, Moss, and that really only leaves 2 people to climb in.
I can cast spider climb on people too.
Felix climbs up the rope into the hidden room and just does what he did before, just hangs out of the room, pew pew, and then ducks back in each turn, if he wants to. That's one less person filing in through the window and keeps him safe.
So we're still agreed on preferred entrance is the window, provided we can get through it.
Yeah, Dark, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Are the windows, remembering that Moss scouted it out and was actually in there, are the windows on the river pirate captain's bed chambers large enough for us to climb through?
I don't think Aranor or Moss could get through. Everyone else could.
Okay.
How about Moss as a giant spider?
Yeah, you could get through then. But Aranor still wouldn't be able to.
He's thick.
He a big boy, and he got thick armor. And
Well, so they're narrow like archers' windows.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a spell that can get him in there. Yeah, no.
What if I just fly?
I mean, you would still have to find another way in, is the problem.
How high is that window?
The windows on his quarters.
Yeah.
They're. If the walls are 15, they're 15 to 20 feet up.
We know the symbol to gain entry, the hand signal to gain entry, and I could disguise. Looks like just myself.
I can disguise myself.
So we could try and gain entry the old school way again, but I feel like that's a bit of a mess.
I mean, we have the door on the left. I could cast Spider Climb on Aranor, so we could climb up on like here and come in through this door, but maybe after we've engaged. Or while we're engaging.
Yep.
Yeah, that's doable.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna do the stealthy. So I guess I pass with a trace on everyone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do both. Concentration on both. Shoot.
Oh, my music. What happened?
Probably didn't have it on loop.
I did not.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Okay, so I'm
cast Fly on Aranor, and I'll cast Pass with a Trace.
and what is Aranor going to do with Fly?
Get
If
up
he can't
and
Over
in
the wall and then move
this
in.
door.
Okay, so he's going to
So-
come in the yeah.
So the goal is just to get him in here.
Yes.
I can get him in there.
Oh, you've got that thing that teleports other people, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, and you can push him right through you can teleport him right through one of those windows, because if the window's open, you've got line of sight into the room.
Yeah.
It might be a point on the ceiling or something, but
It's any point that I can see that has
Yeah.
that can hold him.
so you can do that. I can teleport in with Misty Step. I can fly 2 people straight in, or we can use the rope trick. How do you get in, Felix?
I figured probably with the rope trip if I'm gonna get in there.
So maybe you do a rope trick and you climb up first, and you hang your head out your little hidden box from just above the window, and do your spell, and the rest of us go in that way, right?
Makes sense.
So I can fly. You can teleport Rin. I can fly. I guess Starsha and myself, and Moss, you can wild shape, or do you want me to fly you and Starsha and I'll teleport?
No, I'll wall shape.
Starsha
Okay.
can port, can't she? Doesn't she have a port?
She does.
Or you guys
Yeah, she's-
just go up to the rope too.
Yeah, she's got Misty
Yeah.
Step, but I mean she's got a high deck. She can just climb the rope too.
Okay.
I was about to say, I mean, I can just be. Isn't that what we did last time? Well, yeah, I climbed up there.
The last
Yeah.
time we went out, yeah.
Well, and that saves me the fly spell then.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Cool. So we need to
Yes.
probably roll a stealth check to close in on the.
Yeah, everybody give me a stealth check.
Pass with
Oh,
a Trace has
no.
been cast.
Deep.
I am gonna. Well, before you roll, I am going to cast invisibility on Aranor, and Moss. Are you wild shaping now into something climby, or are you gonna?
Yeah, so I'm going to go wild shape to spider.
All right, I'll cast invisibility on Aranor and myself then. So, Rin, you've got advantage on that. Sorry, it's a straight roll for you.
That's so I just straight rolled.
Okay.
And those are all plus 10 with pass.
What was the one that you rolled, Moss?
Sorry, what?
What was the one that you rolled?
Oh, or on the D6?
Yeah.
That was to recharge the
Oh, the wand.
magic missile one, so I got 2 charges.
Nice.
Ooh,
Not
I
really,
got
that was the worst possible outcome.
I rolled a 31.
Okay, so everybody gets 10 added to their total, and who is invisible? Aranor and who?
Taladar.
Aranor and Taladar are invisible.
Actually, my stealth's technically even higher because I'm a spider. But I guess I'll just use that roll.
So we should move our tokens up to that northwest tower, up to the foot of the tower, just below the northmost window. Is that our point of entry, or is it going to be this window here?
Darkstar, my stealth is 34.
Okay.
Boy, that invisibility to help with the rolls is not bad, eh?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my mistake. I should have done that at a 3rd level. I'll mark off the right slot for that.
Yeah, so just move all of your tokens up to where you're going to go from.
I think we're all there.
Okay. So cast whatever you need to cast to get up and in through the window.
Moss is just climbing.
Moss is just going to climb as a spider. Felix is using rope trick just for himself.
And then Taladar will cast Misty Step to teleport up and in the window.
Can you teleport to a place you can't see?
Well, no, but if I can see through the window, then is the window open or closed?
It's closed, but it's 15 to 20 feet up the wall.
Well, I can teleport 30 feet. And
Well, hold
so,
on. I'll just go first and open the window.
yeah, as soon as somebody opens the window and it's clear, then I will, take a few steps back and teleport up and in.
Okay.
I can see a point on the ceiling if I'm looking up through the
Oh,
window.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, Moss, give me a strength check
Oh, I gotta bust it open? Oh boy, that's not what I was
to see
expecting.
if you can open it.
Can I use guidance on that?
Yeah.
Fucking guidance. Can you cast guidance as a spider?
Yeah,
I
I don't
can.
see why not. Oh, wait, no, you can't.
Oh, he
He got a 21.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got it. Yeah, that's fine. So the window, with just a couple of feet, spider feet on it, pushes open. And what you see in the interior, it is very low lit. Looks like there is one candle burning on a table. Other than that, it is quite dark in here. But you do think you can see a figure in the bed.
I make a forward motion to the group, and I guess I climb on inside.
Okay.
I can do my silent death thing.
So Moss is up and in. Who's going up next?
Teledar, as soon as Moss clears the window, Teledar will teleport in, still invisible, and quietly pad out of the way.
Who rolled the lowest stealth? Starsha? Aranor?
Hmm.
It was Aranor and Starsha.
They both had 24. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay. How are you getting in? You're using your teleport thing?
Oh, I was just gonna climb up there.
Okay, give me a climb check.
What is it? Acrobatics?
Athletics?
It's athletics.
Yo. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna be good.
So did we do fly or not? We didn't do fly.
Nope.
Okay.
You climb. It's a little bit rough going. You do slip a couple of times, but you make it up and over the ledge. And as you climb into the window, though, the shape on the bed moves.
Oh dear.
You're not sure if it was the sound that you made scrabbling up the wall, but the form blinks his eyes open, sees intruders in the room, and it is, as they say, on like Donkey Kong. Let
Do
me
we
clear
roll
this.
initiative?
Yes, you're going to roll initiative.
Do I need to? So I'm still outside.
You are in your rope trick thing, right? Outside the window.
Yeah,
And Aranor, how are you getting up and in?
I'm gonna vortex warp him.
Yeah.
Okay. There will be enough time for Felix to get off the vortex warp and also get inside. Because vortex warp is instant, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so as long as you can see in the window, you can put him in.
Okay.
Is it dim light in here, or...?
It is dim light.
Okay, perfect.
I forgot to click on myself.
That's okay. Saoirse got a 20. Everyone makes it inside the room. Jolliver is looking at all of you. He seems to have pulled a dagger out from under his pillow. Who are you? What is the meaning of this? And before you can even answer his question, his shape changes.
He disappeared!
We won. Do 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 do. He turned into a bed.
He's back.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, did I bring the wrong one back? I did. God damn it.
God
He's
damn
gone
it.
again.
My immersion.
Oh, he jumped out the
God.
window.
D6 fall damage and prone.
Hope he didn't knock me out with him.
So many little steps you gotta take to put tokens on the right layer. They're all sitting there, but I just gotta click them and do a thing. Alright. Okay. He has shifted into his familiar werebore form. Top of the round, Starsha, you're gonna go first.
What did he shapeshift into?
He's a werebore.
A werebore?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't he be? Alright, I think I'm close enough that I can do the stabby stab.
Yes, you are adjacent to him.
Perfect. Ah.
A 13 is enough to hit him.
Is it though?
Yes. So he will take. You will not get sneak attack though, but he'll take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. So, I have steady aim. Can I use that?
Link it.
Did that do it?
Yep. Yes. You should have used. You should have used it first, though.
Oh, okay. No, I get it now. I was like, oh, I'll just use it on my second dagger.
Yeah.
but
So
then
the next on your next turn,
Okay.
use it and then attack.
Okay. So
to
now
give
I'll do
yourself advantage.
a regular
Yeah.
stabby thing, and then okay.
Yeah. So you've hit him once for 7 points of damage.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Oh, hello.
And this was with your regular dagger.
Yeah.
That is a crit. So, it's only going to do half, though. So let me try and math out what the max is.
Aww.
Well, it's going to do half of half, actually.
For half because it's.
This is her bonus action.
Well, yeah, it just does the weapon damage. It doesn't get her dex bonus. But then, because it's a crit, it'll also get an extra 4 points for maxed out on the d4.
Right. But all of the damage doesn't go through because he has some damage immunities.
Yeah, so just be half of whatever that ends up being.
So the sneak attack is 3d6. So that's 18 plus 2. But it would be 9 plus 1. So 10 points on the second attack. Yeah, your first stab went through like a hot knife through butter. But the second dagger, even though you know you crit, it just didn't do the damage you expected. That's your action and your bonus action. Do you want to move?
No, let me just stay right there.
Okay. Moss, that will bring us to you.
For me to check if the door is locked, is that an action, a bonus action?
Bonus action.
I'm going to check and make sure the door is locked.
Okay, give me a perception check. Actually, an investigation check. It is indeed locked.
And it's a door. I know exactly what kind of door his manufacturer is and where that lock was made, right? I was going to cast Moonbeam, but if I cast Moonbeam, that's a 5-foot radius and would affect everyone beside him as well, right?
No, it would only it only affects the square that he's in. It's only a 5-foot thingy.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to move forward.
Mhm.
Block off his ability to move and cast Moonbeam
Okay.
on top of him.
Okay, at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yes, you're casting a spell while you're in melee range.
Oh, can
It's
I
not-
cast it
it's-
first? Cast it first,
not-
then move forward?
It's not a spell attack, though, right? Like, you're not making an
No.
attack roll, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, then it's fine.
And of course, I'm shifting out of spider form to do that.
That's a bonus action to do.
Oh, is it?
Or is it an action?
Oh, shit.
Well, we know what Brian's doing next turn.
Yeah, even if it was
Yeah,
a bonus
bonus-
action, you've used your bonus action to
Yeah,
check
no,
them off.
I'm not. I guess I'm not casting it then. So I'll just move forward and then take an attack on him.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't see him in the initiative order.
Who?
The bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know
Yes.
why he's not showing up.
Token disappear. His initiative fell off when you got rid of his token.
Hmm.
Let me just give him the same.
Ooh, bite.
There we go. A 19 is definitely going to hit. But your
So he
bite is
takes-
not magical, correct?
Correct. It's regular piercing damage.
He is immune.
Okay. And then he makes DC
Shit.
11 con save for poison.
The poison damage he will take. He'll take full. He actually should not have taken damage from Starsha's second attack.
Oh, is he full on immune?
He is immune.
Oh boy.
Wait, he's immune to my stabbing?
From your second weapon, yes. Your second weapon is not magical.
Oh, okay.
That's everything, Moss?
Yep, that's all.
Okay. It is Jolliver's turn. He is going to turn to the big spider that just crawled up on him. Yeah, he is. Did you guys not... Starsha, did you not heal yourself after combat?
Did she forget the long rest?
No, I did long rest.
I mean, the tokens don't update until we actually take damage.
But those
Yep.
aren't my hit points. My hit points are 66.
It's showing 49 of 66 for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
the tokens don't update. It was, yeah. They only update when you touch your hit points. So if you want to fix it, you can just take a point of damage and give yourself a point back, and then it'll
I
reset
can
it.
fix it. Just, I'll do it. That's fine.
I fixed it.
Okay, cool. Alright, Jolliver is going to turn around to the spider that just tried to bite him in the face. And make a couple of attacks. Does a 20 hit?
Sure does.
Okay, that's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, I'm down to 3 hit points in spider form.
Okay. And he is now going to gore you with his tusks.
I will
Hey, you get out of
clack my
spider form for
mandibles
free.
menacingly at Jolliver.
Does a 19 hit?
Sure does.
That is 12 points of damage, and I need you to make a DC 12 con save.
Do I do that in spider form, or
No,
do I
you would do
it?
that in your moss form.
Okay, so sorry, that was 12 points.
It's 12
So I'd
points of
have-
slashing,
So I have 9 points carryover.
and then make a con save DC 12. No problem, you passed. For a minute, you think you feel some sort of sickness or something flooding into you, but it passes. He's not going to attempt to move, even though he really should. will stay where he is. Taladar.
A blade of black shadow, darker than anything in the room here, appears as if drawn from an invisible sheath, and as it does, Taladar becomes visible, brandishing the blade. He will move in and attack the first one with Booming Blade, and the second one as just a regular attack, both with advantage because it's Shadow Blade and Dim Light. This is going to get a little bit complicated on the rolls. Let me just cast the Shadow Blade. Did that do an attack? It does not. Ignore the damage roll there. Deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit. Finesse line thrown properties. Yep, so I'm just going to roll this as a... I'll roll this as a Rapier Booming Blade attack, and I'll just add a manual d8 to it. And fuck, I gotta roll another to hit because it was with advantage, and I forgot to hold the button down. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
It is... 8 plus 6, 14 points of whatever the hell Shadow Blade does. I'm gonna have to make a custom attack for this. Psychic. So 14 points of psychic damage from the blade.
No piercing or anything?
No piercing.
Okay.
And an additional 3 points of thunder damage. Another 9 points if he moves before the start of my next turn.
Okay, what is the total amount of damage?
The total amount of damage is 8 and 6, 14, 17 points of damage.
17 total points of damage, and none of it was piercing or slashing, right?
Correct.
All right.
And that
And what
is,
happens if he moves? Sorry?
he takes an additional 9 points of thunder damage if he moves.
Okay.
I don't think he knows that, but I'll leave that up to you.
And that's everything?
That's it. That's my turn.
Felix.
Well, I will just hit him with the Twin Firebolt.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's gonna hit. So is that.
Rip.
Jesus Christ.
34 points of fire damage.
He is not looking good.
Yeah, he's not gonna do.
He is heavily burned.
Over here.
All right.
Rin is also no longer invisible.
That's okay.
It's
Why would
about
he
to
not be
activate
invisible?
Greatsword.
So, let me know when you're ready, Dark.
Go ahead.
All right, are you done, Felix?
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Aranor steps forward, activates Great Sword.
Of course.
Hold my Great Sword kind of in front of me, is like and just kind of nod as I swing.
All right. You got enough room to swing with all your buddies around you like that?
Could swing down.
You could.
It's a really short greatsword.
Oh.
It's cold outside.
Oh shit.
It's not great in size, but more in,
11 misses probably.
No.
gravitas.
And 11 hits.
11 hits?
11 hits exactly.
What?
And it's a +1 greatsword, so all of the damage will go through. You don't
Alright.
even need to swing again. Hang on.
But you can.
That is enough to take him down to nothing. But, as he goes down, and the life flows out of him, he takes a deep, shuddering breath and stands back up.
Oh.
He's an orc!
He can swing again, I told you.
Yeah, you can't take another attack.
Here we go.
See the green number.
Yeah, that's enough to put him down forever.
You can still smite.
Nope.
He's dead.
Hooray!
As he goes down, you do hear the sounds of movement and shouting from out in the hall.
How many turns would it take Taladar to remove this guy's head? And is it still a boar, or did he return to his human form?
No, he has returned to his humanoid form. His humanoid form is actually a dwarf.
Oh. Oh, he flew out the window again.
His blood is continuing to pump out and soak the sheets and pool on the floor.
Pooed on the floor?
I'm gonna
Pool on the floor.
gonna position myself next to the door.
Okay.
Starsha, do you want to do a quick search?
Sure.
We're going to keep initiative. So, Starsha, you can do a quick search of the room. Give me a perception check. $17, okay.
Dang, this guy's got a tub in his room. All kinds of stuff.
That's for his feet. It's a man of culture.
Fucking lose it.
All right. Is it one of those foot spas you can have under your desk? Is it under the
think
desk?
so.
No. So yeah, this massive semicircular room occupies the western half of this floor of the keep. There are 3 narrow windows that look out over the countryside outside of these castle walls. However, the room's furnishings are very plain, including a very hard-looking bunk, a small wooden table, and a couple of simple chairs. There are, however, several large chests occupying the southern corner of the room. From these, you can see various items spilling forth. So there is definitely loot to be looted here. I will say you won't have enough time to go through it and get specifics, but you do see a great deal of coin, amongst other items.
Oh.
Looks like maybe stolen goods. There's some paintings. There's some carpets rolled up. You're not
So you're
entirely
about to-
sure what all is there.
They about to get restolen.
Mm-hmm.
We the repo man. So that is Starsha's turn. Moss, I will give everybody this round to decide what we're doing. And Moss, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I say, why don't we try to split them up, and I'll disguise myself to look like Jolliver. Unless someone else wants to do that.
Well, no, just decide what you're going to do on your turn. Like, what do you want to do?
Oh, I'm saying I'm planning to disguise myself unless someone else is going to disguise himself to look
So
like
you're not doing
Jolliver.
anything this turn?
Correct.
Okay. Taladar.
If Taladar can remove this man's head in 1 turn, then he will do that. Otherwise, he'll leave him.
It depends how true you swing.
Oh,
It's not a guarantee. So he's dead. You're going to hit him.
yeah. So you want me to just make a regular attack roll then, or?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, he'll have to draw a dagger or his rapier with his offhand, I guess, because he can't dismiss the Shadow Blade. He doesn't want to dismiss the Shadow Blade. So here, we'll just do a regular roll. 21.
Yep. Like I said, it's going to hit. It's how much damage you're going to do to remove the head.
Oh, I mean, if that's the case, then I'm going to use Green Flame Blade so that it does as much damage as I can. So 4 points of piercing plus 2 points of fire damage, 6 points.
Yeah, I was looking for anything over 5.
Okay.
So his head
Uh,
has come clean off.
And I'll I don't know, grab some of the bed sheet and just kind of wrap it up.
All right, Felix.
Is the door solid all the way down to the floor, or is there a crack underneath?
There is a crack underneath. It looks like it's dark on the other side. There's no light coming through.
Then is there like any pebble or like rock or anything that I could pick up that would fit underneath the door?
Yeah, you could easily grab one of the coins or whatever and slide it under.
Okay. I want to just grab a coin or something and use magical tinkering
Okay.
to shed bright light in a 5 feet radius, or dim light in an additional 5 feet,
Okay.
and throw it underneath the door.
Okay.
Would there be time to see like if there was any like maybe how many feet are outside or anything?
Yeah, I would say that because you've cast a light there, you can definitely see the shadows of feet coming towards the door. I don't know if the lighting has just messed everything up or not.
Mm-hmm.
I can
It
see
has.
the
I see darkness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it off. God damn it.
all kinds of light. Now it's dark again.
I know, just give me a second.
Darkness.
My eyes.
Can you see now?
No.
Ah, fucking hell.
When's the cool D&D Beyond 3D thing coming out?
Oh god, I don't know. Well, fuck, I've really done it. Okay.
Probably need to. It looks like you reset Fog of War.
I did.
You just need to do a reveal.
Yeah, I've done that. Every time I reveal, everyone says they can't see anything.
Well, we definitely can't see anything right now.
Yeah, there is no way, once you enable lighting, to turn it off. And I didn't actually mean to do it.
Yeah, you can shut it off. It's a pain in the ass to find it, but there should be a switch in the page settings.
Nope, I don't see anything. So, everyone's gonna just get vision. Just gonna stick torches everywhere. Felix, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Aranor, can you see?
Yep.
Taladar, can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Starsha, can you see?
I can.
Okay. Moss, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I don't know how to adjust. I can't reset it. So, everyone has had their turn. Felix has slid a coin under the door. It's lit up on the other side. You can all see light coming in from underneath the door, and the shadows and sounds of feet approaching.
What's your plan, Moss?
I'm gonna send. I'm gonna invite half in and send half away.
There is a loud bashing against the door.
Does the door open out or in?
It opens in. Jolliver! Jolliver!
So I've disguised self. I guess I should cast that. I got you. So
hear
it's
a-
not to actually do an action. Should I cast it?
It's not your turn yet.
Okay.
You hear a female voice on the other side. Alright, boys! Break it in! And you now hear loud bashing against the door. You can see the door flexing. It's just a wooden door, and you figure that it's not going to take much for it to bash in. Aranor, we'll come back to you at the top of the round. You figure this door has maybe a couple more hits left.
Oh, I'm last. It's Starsha.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Felix just went though, didn't he? He was the last one to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. All right.
I used the little arrow and everything.
I'm just gonna move out of the way of the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Just wait. I'm gonna hold my attack. Can I hold my attack?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is another bash against the door, and now you can see there's gaps that have been created in the wood. You can see out through them that there are cultists on the other side, as well as another figure that you recognize.
Yeah, it's the witch from before, right? The one we sent away.
Yeah.
Felix, when the doors open, can you teleport me behind them?
I would have to be able to see it.
Okay.
I can teleport me behind them.
The door is it's now half destroyed.
So that they can see through.
They can definitely see you guys.
Okay, so there's no point in doing what I wanted to do.
As they continue to bash at the door, it is now broken. And they have full access to the room. So now I'm going to roll them into the initiative order.
Quick question, is the
Yep.
hallway outside the door bright light or dim light?
It's bright light in like 5 feet, right on top of the coin, and then another 5 feet beyond that is dim, I think.
Yep.
What coin?
The coin I threw under.
Oh, yeah, sorry, but where's the coin at?
It's right under these back two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so my Shadow Blade is not going to have advantage. Okay.
So top of the round, Starsha, it is your turn. You can see 2 of these crushing wave reavers standing in the doorway. Followed by another and the witch or the caster that you've seen previously behind that.
Oh, not the witch. Alright, I want to try this thing where I do the steady aim and then stabbing.
Okay.
Do I just roll at advantage, or do I have to do anything?
Note, you're just going to use the bonus action and use that ability, giving yourself advantage on your attack roll. I'll just move you
So
right up into the
shift,
doorway.
right?
Pardon me? Yes, shift.
Shift.
I always think that's a crit when it's a green box. I don't know why it's doing that. That is definitely going to hit. For 5 points of damage.
She probably has the add-on set to always roll crits. Always roll crit damage. There's a separate switch for that.
Anything else? Bonus action? Movement?
I'm pretty sure that was my bonus action.
Oh yes, you used your bonus action to give yourself advantage. That's right. Do you want to move back out of the way?
Yes.
Okay, you will incur an attack of opportunity.
Fine.
Okay. Does well, a 7 does not hit,
No.
and the other one is actually going to throw his javelin at you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Nope. The javelin just comes sailing into the room and skitters to a stop right beside you.
It's amazing how this one more point has saved me at least twice today.
Yep. Alright, that's next in turn is the first Reaver. Because Moss is standing right in the doorway, he's gonna stabbity. Does a 19 hit?
Sure does.
It's 3 points of damage.
Ow.
Ooh.
That is really all he can do. Moss, it is your turn.
Question. Can I cast Tidal Wave here? Or is that not permitted?
No, you can cast it. Does it have an attack roll?
Sure does.
Then I think that's a disadvantage.
But has an attack roll?
No, it's a save.
Oh, it's a save? Then yeah, you can.
Oh, sorry,
cast it.
it's a Dex 14 save, yes.
Yep, you can cast it.
That's actually should have cast. Sorry, my attack I stock does do damage. My mistake. Sorry, misunderstood. No, that's not what I want. I'm casting Tidal Wave. I don't know how to do that properly.
At 3rd level?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay. DC 14 Dex. Okay.
No,
That's
you
gonna
did it
be-
properly.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
You click the button and roll the damage, because it does damage.
I figured you have to do the save. It does. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
No, I
casting
have
Tidal
to
Wave.
make the saves, and it's going to hit all 4 of them. So, guy number 1 in front of you rolled a 15. Guy south of him rolled an 18.
Well, they are water cultists.
The guy below the witch rolled a 19,
Golly gee.
and she rolled. Oh, her dex is not good. She also rolled a 19. 15, 18, 19, 19.
All right. How you like that? That's how water works.
I
So
mean,
they're
still
going to
take-
take half damage.
Yeah,
So
they
they'll
still
all
take some
take
damage.
5. All right.
Feeling a bit-
Anything else?
Feeling a bit damp. Moss is going to back away to give room for others to do some melee damage.
Okay.
Actually, can I Misty? Not Misty Step. Can I? Sorry, 1 second.
Well, they won't get an attack of opportunity because they already took it against Starsha. They've used the reactions.
Okay. I'm gonna do a bonus action, hit the step anyways,
Okay.
and back away.
Okay.
So I'm presently invisible.
Right. Okay. That is going to bring us to Ushnora. What is she going to do? She is going to cast a spell on... Oh, that's a good invisibility token. On... she can only see like 3 people in the room. She is going to cast it on... Can she even see Aranor? Chaladar, you're not invisible, right? Hello?
No.
Okay,
Sorry, it takes me a second to get to the screen with the mute button.
no problem.
I mean,
She...
I don't think she can see me from where she's at, but I'm not invisible.
She would really only be able to see you, Moss, if he was visible, and Starsha. There's enough room for her to see those. She can't see Aranor, and she definitely can't see Felix. And she can't see Jolliver's dead body. She is going to cast Eldritch Blast. It's one action. She's going to cast it. She
Oh.
only gets 1.
She's one of those, is she? Only 1. Well, now I know her level.
That's 9 points of damage.
Sure. What's her roll to hit, though?
Oh, she has to roll to hit. Why didn't it give me a thingy?
Mm.
2 hit. What is hers?
It should be like a...
She rolled a 19.
Oh,
I just have to roll it separately for her.
Yeah, let me just see if... I don't know if shield works against that. Let me just have a look-see.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Yeah, it straight up raises my AC. Hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell. If this is an attack, it's a spell attack. So sure, let's burn the shield,
Okay.
and my AC becomes 21.
Alright, so that one will miss. And then she's going to take a step back, 2 steps back. Ending her turn. Brings us to the Reaver in the back, who is going to push his way through his companions to get right up beside you. And make an attack. 16. Your AC is 21 for the round.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that misses, and that's his turn. Taladar, it's your turn.
Taladar's going to move up, and Misty Step to here,
Okay.
and is that far enough away from the coin where it's dim light again, or is it still bright light?
The 5 feet would have put it here. I think you're into dim light now.
Okay, I'm going to attack then with the... come on, where are you? Shadow Blade. Again, I'm just going to do a rapier and add a d8. And we're going to do Booming Blade.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
So we're talking 10 points of psychic damage plus 3 points of thunder damage. So a total of 13 points.
Okay.
I am then going to attack again with the Shadow Blade. Again, rolling as a rapier. And adding a... if a 19 hits.
Yep.
Adding a d8. Nope, that's not...
Why are you rolling at advantage, though?
No, because I hit the up arrow and
Oh.
it did my last roll. Hang on. Roll 1d8. So a total of 16 points of psychic damage. 16 points of psychic damage. Yep, and I need to make a correction, subtract 6 points. Total 10 points of psychic damage. I have to make an adjustment. Because it does 2d8, not 2d8 plus 3.
All right, is that everything?
That is Taladar's turn. He's going to look to his right and just survey the room. What can he see? Can he see that guy down there, or is he aware that there's anybody else?
You can see, looking down there, I don't have the door drawn on this map, but yes, the door to that main hall is open. You can see that individual and several more about to rush in the door.
Oh boy.
I shouldn't say several. You can only see one.
Taladar is going to shout back to his friends, "We've got company, let's make this quick."
Now, we are approaching 8 o'clock. We don't want to go as long as we did last time. What do you guys feel about ending mid-combat? Aranor will be the last one in this round. We could end it there and pick up next time at the top of the next round.
That works.
Okay. So Taladar's turn is done. That brings us to Felix, who is currently hidden from view from pretty much everyone at the door.
I'm gonna move myself so I can see in the hallway.
Okay.
Can I see this guy all the way down there?
From where you are, you wouldn't be able to see him because he's down below. He's over the balcony.
Oh, I see.
Taladar can only see him because he's closer to the railing.
Fair enough. I want to use the catapult spell and
Okay.
launch my coin at this girl.
Okay.
So it's a dex save of 16.
Okay. Her dex is not great. Nope, she failed.
Hold on, it's not clicking. Oh. There's no actual cast. Okay.
Jesus.
What?
Well, she's dead.
Oh. To a coin?
27 points of bludgeoning damage? Yes, she's dead.
Poor girl.
You did 27 points of bludgeoning damage with a fucking coin?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is that spell?
Catapult?
Mm-hmm.
That's
right now, I'm
insanity.
thinking X-Men when that coin.
Yeah, that was slow though.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Good lord.
Aranor.
Aranor's
You
gonna...
got one guy in the room and two just outside it.
You know, it's the last one of the evening. Make it good.
Alright, activating Great Sword.
Oh, you almost forgot. That would have been bad.
Swinging. Oh, 11?
Oh, 11 is off. Not enough.
Okay, swing again.
Okay. That is enough.
Alright, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. This guy is not looking good.
How many more do we I mean... I feel like we're gonna kill these pretty quick. Especially now that we killed that big...
Well, we can go round by round if you want. So that was the end of that round. We can go
Alright.
another round and see where we are.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, if
I mean, is
everybody else-
everyone okay
yeah,
with
is
that?
everyone okay with that?
It's fine with
I mean,
me.
me and Poker are fine. What do
I'm
you
fine.
think, Starsha? How about you?
Mm-hmm.
She says sleepily.
Sleepy Starship.
If you want to call it Starsha, we can. It's not a big deal.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, so we'll go another round and we'll see where we are. And that was everything from you, Aranor?
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to the Reaver just outside the door. Before that, though, I am going to add these next two into initiative. Two dudes have come running in, as well as somebody else making their way for the stairs. Let me just put them in the order. It should be Starsha's turn. God damn it. There we go. Starsha, it is your turn.
Okay. I'll stab. Well, Aranor, you in the way.
Can you get him if you move next to me? Like diagonally? At the bottom there? No, I mean at the but below me, not... Well, you can do that too if you want.
I don't know.
Can she hit him there or no?
It seems like there's a wall.
Yeah.
I don't think she could, just based on
Okay.
where the door frame is.
Yeah, what about this guy?
Yep, no problem.
I want to hit.
Go ahead.
Ah,
Fuck, I can't tell. Is that... Let me see.
That's a 20.
ew.
That was a 20. Yeah, so that one's a crit.
Yeah.
See, I can't tell when it is and when it isn't. So, that is a crit. So we're going to do... That'll be 10 points of damage. Too bad there's no sneak attack on it. But yes, 10 points of damage. And you still have a bonus action and movement. This guy's looking pretty hurt now.
Aw.
Yeah, unfortunately a 9 is just not enough. But again, he is bleeding.
Alright, I am going... I'll just stay here. It's fine.
Stay there, okay. That'll move us to the next guy, the one right in front of Aranor. And he'll just take a stabbity stab.
He's got that too?
Yep. But he misses. So we'll go to the next guy. Right beside him. Who is going to step up and in. You will get an attack of opportunity, Starsha. Because he's going to move to flank. Starsha, you can make an attack of opportunity against him. It's just one attack.
She may be peeing.
Oh, did she say she was Rebecca?
Oh, no, but I really need to be. Alright, let's see. Attack of opportunity? I'm all for
Yep.
that.
Unfortunately, 11 is not going to be enough. But you tried. Now you can go pee. He is going to make... actually, I think this one's a female. Is going to try and stab Aranor in the back. with advantage. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
All right, you're going to take 9 points of slashing.
Ah!
That's his turn. Moss. Does your invisibility end at the beginning of your turn or the end?
It ends now.
Okay.
Not much I can really do other than no one's really hurt, right?
Well, the bad guys are.
I'll just jump in behind this guy and take a swipe of Primal Savagery, so I'll hiss
Okay.
and my
At advantage.
fingernails will lengthen.
Yep, that hits.
Damn!
13 points.
And anyone taking any kind of damage other than me?
I mean, I just took 9 points.
All right, I'll do Healing Word on Ernar. Which, sorry, actually, no, I can't because I did Primal Savagery, right?
Yeah, but isn't that just an attack? It's not a spell, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's
It's a cantrip. you
cantrip,
can use.
that's right.
Oh, yeah, no. Aaron will be fine. He's got a lot of armor.
A little bit of healing.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's everything. Do you want to move any farther?
No, I stay right here, keep the attack opportunity up.
Okay. The guys down below are going to move 30 feet. Wait, I don't think it's that guy's turn. Nope, it's not. It's the guy in front of Starsha. Hopefully she's not peeing. Won't matter, he missed anyway. Now it's that guy's turn. He's just gonna move. Talador.
Teladar, in as menacing a voice as he can muster, is going to shout, "The boar and the witch are dead. You have a choice. You can fight and die, or you can leave." And he'll give just a second of pause to see if there's any reaction. And then, what does the guy, this guy look like? Is he some sort of caster? Priesty guy, like vestments, robes?
Yeah, I'd say he's wearing sort of robes, or she, I should say, and has a long staff that seems to be glowing at the top.
Oh,
And
shit.
She's not somebody we've seen before.
Nope.
Just not somebody I've seen before.
Nope.
I'm going to presume that she is the one who was cloistered away in the chapel last time we were here.
That would be a good guess.
I'm just going to have a quick look at my spells here. I don't have anything fun, but why not? Let's try this. I'm not going to drag in the template, but there's only the two there. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Patterns such that it hits these two here.
Okay.
I need them to make a... that will drop my Shadow Blade, by the
Okay.
way. I need them to make DC 15 Wisdom saves. I suppose I probably have to move forward so I can,
Okay, the
fully
Reaver
see them.
The Reaver down there failed.
Okay.
As did the priest.
Fuck yeah. Right, and then that's my action. As
So
a
what, are they
bonus,
stunned or?
yeah, the spell. Oh no, it didn't. Sorry. There we go. God damn it. get it. I have to click display. There we go. Yeah, they are for a minute. They basically stand there motionless, staring off into space. They're incapacitated, speed of 0. We don't get advantage attacks on them or anything, but they cannot act, react, or move.
Right. You've essentially
And-
taken them out of commission.
Yeah, they can still dex save. They can still make all their saving throws and stuff. Damage does not break it, but somebody can run up and shake them out of it.
Yeah.
And then Taladar is gonna invoke the Blade Song and move. Come on, there we go. He can get to. He can get to right there, and he's going to charge to the top of the stairs, level his blade at the other guy, and just say, "You look like fun. Let's dance."
Okay. Felix. You got them all lined up for a nice lightning bolt. You might hit Moss and Aranor, but
That's fine.
they got lots of health.
I don't have it, but I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt. Or a Twin Firebolt. I'm gonna hit the guy in front of the Moss with the first one.
Okay.
Or attempt to. I think I hit him.
That is a crit. You definitely hit him. And that's, Jesus, I mean, what, 20, 29?
29.
It doesn't matter. It's a ridiculous amount and he's dead.
Rip.
Now I'll try to hit the one by Starsha.
Alright. Yep, that's gonna hit. And 11 points is enough to take him down. He's not quite as crispy as the other guy. The other guy is blackened and ashes.
Toasty.
Anything else?
No, I'll just move over here.
Alright. That's going to bring us to Drosna, Drosnin, whatever the hell her name is. Drosnin. Who can't do anything because she's got birds flying around her head.
Fucking birds.
Get fucked, witch.
That brings us to Aranor.
Alright. Great sword. Oh dear. Good
Oh
night.
dear.
Good night.
Well, he only had 4 hit points left, so he's dead.
Oh, what a waste of a crit. Oh no.
Yeah.
But you still love to see it.
Yeah.
and
Unfortunately,
move
nobody else is close enough to use your second attack on.
Taladar, what's the status in here?
Leave the two to the north alone. They're tied up for a minute. Help me with this fellow.
Can I? So I still have a
You
second-
sure can.
I throw my axe.
Oh, I thought you were going to jump over the
Jesus.
rail.
Hand axe
But yeah.
incoming.
Yep, you can throw it.
4 points.
Nice. 4 points of damage. Thunks him right into the shoulder. Right in the shoulder. You hit him right in the clavicle.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright. Now, there's only a couple of guys left. You don't know what's going on outside still. Do you want to go for another round?
Yeah, it looks like Rome is finished.
Okay. It brings us back to the top. Hopefully Starsha is back. Everybody
I
in this
am.
room is dead. And you can hear some of you would have heard Aranor shouting to Taladar.
Well, let me go out there.
Okay. I think you can get up to beside Aranor, yeah. Yep, from there you can see everybody. You can see the two look like they're dazed, just standing there, wobbling a little. You've seen this before, most recently at the tower. And there is a combatant on the stairs below Taladar that looks like he's getting ready to charge up. The doors, even though you can't see them on the map, the doors to this large room are open on the eastern wall. They're down here.
Let me firebolt him from over here, like the one by
Okay.
Teledar.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Oh, minimum damage.
Wah, wah, wah.
Listen, better than nothing.
It's true.
Oh, wait.
What's the matter?
My hand axe couldn't reach him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
It would have been disadvantage, right?
Row
Is it 20 normal, 60 long?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him 4 points back.
Good.
Well, I mean,
No, I'm giving it back. This guy
Okay.
can turn the tide. This one man.
get Moss out here, give him a tide he can't turn.
So you threw a firebolt. You still have a bonus action. You could dash. You could hide. You could try throwing your offhand dagger. What would you like to do?
Starsha fell asleep.
Yep.
Oh, it's still my turn?
Yes. Yep. You still have a bonus action left.
Oh, okay. Bonus action.
This balcony is 10 feet up. You could bonus action acrobatics over the edge with a dash.
Oh yeah, I like
Good.
that.
All
Let's do
right.
that.
Yeah. Roll me in acrobatics.
Oh, that's graceful.
Well, I mean, it's not terrible. It's still above a 10, so you're not going to land prone. But it's not as graceful as you wanted it to be. You're going to land on top of the desk below you.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, no, just there.
Eleanor,
Honor.
you saw nothing. You saw nothing.
I clearly saw that.
You're busy looking at the combatant.
You're also seeing nothing. It's dark.
No,
No,
there's
I'm
light
busy.
in here.
I'm busy worrying that she's going to walk over to that wizard and hit him, and we're going to have a problem.
All
Don't
right,
worry.
that guy is dead. I'm going to delete him from the order. That guy's dead. Moss, it's your turn.
I can't do much. So if I get up to my maximum distance, which I guess would be like here, I can't even see those guys, can I?
You wouldn't be able to see Starsha. You'd probably see the top of Taladar's head. You could see the one below him on the stairs. You could see the caster. You'd probably be able to see the top of this guy's head. The only one you can't see in here is Starsha.
Okay, and sorry, this guy's dead or not dead?
No, he's not dead.
Then I'll cast Frostbite on him.
Okay.
Con 14 save.
Con 14, okay. Failed.
7 damage and disadvantage on next weapon attack.
7 damage. And disadvantage, okay.
And then I'll do healing word on myself.
Okay. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, the next Reaver can't move. One at the bottom has disadvantage, but he's going to charge up at Taladar. And make an attack. Ah, crap. It would have been a 23, but it's a 12.
Because of Frostbite?
Yeah, because of
Amazing.
disadvantage.
Absolutely
So-
amazing.
That is his turn. Taladar, it's your turn.
What would it take to get past this guy? Like, he's basically blocking me from going down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Well, how about this? I'm going to attack him with Booming Blade.
Uh-huh.
I no longer have the Shadow Blade, but I'm wielding the Rapier now.
Yeah, I mean, killing him would get you past him pretty good.
That's what I'm going to try. So we're going to try Booming Blade. This is a 22 hit. If
Yes.
it does, it's a total of 15 points of damage,
He's
7 piercing. But my second attack.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm going to bonus action. Do I have a second level left? I do. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
Taladar is going to sort of jump off the stairs and in midair cast Misty Step, reappearing here, and he'll walk over here and just start pacing around this woman with the glowing staff.
I mean,
And
you
just-
were only 8 feet up and you jumped into a Misty Step, but
Yeah,
nah, that's fine.
it's flavor.
Yeah.
I mean,
It just would have
it
been
is-
funny if you fell out of your Misty Step because you fell when you jumped, but
You know,
that's fine. There's no roll for it.
he cast it at the top of the arc.
Yep.
And he lands here and begins pacing slowly around these two.
Okay.
And just quietly whispers, "I gave you a chance to walk away from this. You chose poorly." And he'll just turn and look at the others. They're helpless. We should surround them and do our worst.
That's it?
Oh, that's it?
Felix. You have no idea what's going on up there. But it sounds like a lot of combat has died down.
I can move to here.
Okay?
Can I see them down below, or is it still the height?
The only one that you can't see is Starsha. There's enough. You can see the tops of Taladar and the Reaver's heads, as well as the priest. So, like, if you wanted to attack the Reaver, I'm going to give him +2 to his AC. But you can see the priest full on.
Well, that's rude. Oh, I'm gonna pick up my coin,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna use my my action to move closer to the edge.
Okay. And that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it's the priest's turn, and they can't do anything. They don't even get a roll for a save or anything, right?
That's correct.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Aranor, then. Gonna heroic 3-point landing off the balcony?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you need from me?
Superhero jump.
Give
Winged.
me an athletics. No, acrobatics.
Oh dear.
Yes.
So you jump off the top rail, but your foot, you don't know if it's you had something on the sole of your boot, but it slipped as you went to jump down. And so you cartwheeled a little in the air. And unfortunately, because you rolled under a 5, you have landed prone. You didn't take any damage, but you'll have to spend half your movement to stand up.
Alright. So I'm done then.
Okay.
He should still be able to attack, shouldn't he?
You can attack the priest.
Oh. Alright. Well, Taladar gave the okay, so great sword's coming.
All right. That definitely hits.
And I'm gonna go ahead and smite.
Okay.
Just a first level.
Mhm.
So an additional 5 points.
So 13 points altogether.
Yep. Do I get both attacks or just the one?
No, you get
Both?
you get both. I would call the jump your bonus action.
All right, 16 hit,
Yes, 16 hits.
13.
All right. Now, is this guy awake? Is he snapped out of it? Because he was attacked?
Sorry, did he take damage?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
then he is no longer affected by the spell. Because Deebs took a action to shake him out of his stupor with his greatsword.
Yeah. To the
Vigorously, I
face.
hope.
Yeah, he's not looking good. Actually, that is exactly half. He's going to massive damage. He's stunned until the end of its next turn.
Oh, Starsha's up.
Yep. Starsha, you're standing on Jolliver's desk currently. There are only 2 combatants left in this room. However, the doors are wide open.
Well, what do we see through the doors?
Make a perception check. You see 2 people run by. It looks like they have run down the stairs that are directly in front of this building and have gone running somewhere. You don't know if they're running away, running to get help, but they ran past the doors and did not run in here.
Well. Alright, well, let me go over to the door and see what I can see out there.
Okay. You can bonus action to move more. That's as far as you'd get with your full movement and bonus action.
Is that about right?
You could get to just almost the top of the stairs. So what you would see from here is, in fact, as you were coming out, you would have seen 2 people running like mad, ducking around.
Part of the room is like totally dark to me.
Yes, let me make it bright. Hang on.
Oh, hello, I'm already outside.
Yes. Yes, you've run outside, you're on the stairs heading up to the top ramparts. You don't see anybody on this wall. And 2 people run past. Looks like they're heading for the main gate. They clearly saw you and continued to run.
Oh.
So you would assume that they're potentially running away. From
Okay.
here, you can see... Well, you can't see down that far. That's about all you see.
Is there anybody else anywhere that I can see?
Not that you would see, no. The only people you see are your companions back in the main room and the 2 combatants that were stunned. And a lot of dead bodies.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna chill here.
Sounds good. Moss, it's your turn.
No, Aaronar like this. And Moss is going to run forward and vault off the side.
Okay, make an acrobatics.
And as he's doing so, Moss is going to recall how he fell out of the tree yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do disadvantage?
Control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
You do
Absolutely
a
amazing.
backflip off the top banister and you land 3-point landing on the ground.
He backflips to space and lands perfect 3-point.
Yep.
Yes, Aaronar like this. I can't believe that's what I get my 20s. Fucking Aaronar gets them on.
Yep.
God damn it. But you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, you still
gonna
have the rest of your movement.
rush forward and encouraged by his cat-like display, he is going to hiss and claw with primal savagery at
Okay.
advantage. Yes.
Yes, at advantage.
Here comes the one.
Well, that normally would hit, but she's going to shield.
Ooh.
You know what?
Uh-oh, counterspell.
Counterspell.
There it is.
Fuck it. I feel like counterspelling a shit.
Okay.
Why
Yeah,
not?
I mean, it's easy enough. That was only a first level spell. What counter spell level are you using?
Just third level.
Yeah,
It's
it easily. Yeah.
Let the kitty have his fun.
Nope. So the attack will go through with advantage. That's a 21 to hit. 13 points of damage.
And that is my turn.
This priest is not looking good. The Reaver at the top is still completely out of it. So it's Taladar's turn.
Teladar doesn't have a lot of gas left in the tank. So he is going to Booming Blade, and that's going to be it. So here we go. Advantage, right? Flanking? Yes.
Yes.
Pure Booming Blade, shift, click. 10 points of damage total, and if she moves, she'll take additional 5.
Okay.
Attacking again with a rapier.
Yeah, she's looking pretty rough.
17 for 11 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. She falls to one knee.
I really wish I had a cheeky bonus action to do something with, but I don't.
Sorry, just a point of order. Wasn't she stunned?
No,
Before?
the first time she got hit, it knocked her out of it.
No, my
Yep.
stun.
No. After that,
For
so
my
when,
massive damage.
Oh, that's right.
so she couldn't have reacted.
She wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, no, she wouldn't be able to take reactions.
Oh,
So yeah, she would be dead.
I will take my spell slot back. Well, no, she didn't evade any damage. Like, she didn't reduce any damage to her by taking that reaction because I canceled it.
No, but Moss would have done more damage.
Oh, stunned, I would do more, like, max damage or something?
Hang on.
Sorry.
If she was stunned, yeah, Moss would have had advantage. Which he
Had
already
advantage.
did because he was in flanking.
Mhm.
Hit for 21. The 13 points went through. And
Yeah.
then
Attacks against have advantage, yeah.
you attacked with advantage. And you took her down to 1 hit point. What does... No, there's no additional damage that she would have taken, I don't think.
No. Nope, I basically just get a spell slot back.
Yeah, she just wouldn't have been able to use shield.
Right. So she's still at 1, and I've got a bonus action and movement left. But I don't have anything fun to do with my bonus actions, so
Okay.
Taladar's just going to smile at her and shake
Yeah,
his
she
head.
is. She's on the verge of death. Taladar, it is. No, not Taladar. It is Felix's turn.
Well, I'm just gonna kill her with Adaptive Blast
Okay.
for 1 damage.
Yep, she is deceased. That leaves only one guy in the room. You still have the remainder of your turn. Felix, do you want to move or anything?
I'll just sit up on the edge here.
You're just going to hang your feet over the banister?
Yep.
Alright. That brings us to... Nope, she's dead. That brings us to Aranor. Take us home, Aranor.
Yeah. Oops. Alright, let's end this. Activating Great Sword.
Yep.
Oh shit, 12 hit?
Ooh. Hang on. Let me get the right guy.
It's in
No.
this.
No. Unfortunately, it does not. Even though he's stunned, it still doesn't hit. That does.
Okay, 9
9 points.
of damage.
And he is out of his stun, and he is already not looking great.
Okay. That's it.
Starsha. You
See
are
that
currently
picking
outside.
daisies?
Mm-hmm.
You hear sounds coming from the west. Sounds like the front gate maybe being cranked open. And you hear several footsteps, maybe? Disappearing or diminishing in sound.
Oh gosh, they're
It
all making
sounds-
a run for it.
It sounds like a bunch of people are running.
I mean, it makes sense. These are all like mercenaries.
You do also hear a couple of large splashes to your south.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm going to investigate the grounds and see if there's anybody left to murder.
Sure.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can move that far.
I keep forgetting to, like,
I know I do the same thing. I just keep making the ruler.
right?
You could get to here.
That was helpful, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, so as you move out from around the building, you do see two shapes jump into the water from this cliff and disappear into that tunnel.
The tunnel? There's a tunnel?
Oh, Moss was right.
Told you.
Ah,
Underground.
okay.
The water flows into this opening. This
Mhm.
opening, you could easily jump down into it, but it is
Wait,
quite
wait.
treacherous.
It flows into?
Yeah, there's water flowing sort of down into it.
Yeah, okay. That settles it.
There is a large iron gate that is barring entry. It does look like boats could fit through it. Or you could jump in, but there are a lot of rocks, and it's not very deep there. But you figure those guys were attempting to run away with their lives, so. That is what you see. The wall to the east, you don't see anyone on it. It looks like the door to the tower in the northeast is wide open. And you don't currently... There is a little bit of light inside, but you don't currently see any movement or any shapes or anything. There is still a large boat docked inside the main harbor here, but you don't see anyone on it. And looking to the tower to the south, you don't see any movement down that way either. Looking in the windows of this building beside you, you've been in there before, or you've at least looked in. You know that to be at least one of the primary barracks. You don't see anyone inside.
They all made a run for it.
You think so?
Seems like it.
You're not entirely sure who went where. The two that you saw running towards maybe the gate looked more like the bandits that you'd fought previously. The shapes that jumped into the water, you didn't get a good enough look to see what or who they were.
Oh.
Is that everything?
Mhm.
All right. Moss, it's your turn.
I guess just the one dude left right now.
Yep.
I will go opposite Aranor and just do another cat-like hiss and take a swipe.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, I didn't do advantage for some reason. Weird.
You can try for the 20.
Yeah, sure, why not? Exactly 20. Just
Yeah, it's
not
not
the
a
right
crit.
20.
He does take 7 points of damage, and now he is looking very badly injured.
And that's all.
All right. It is his turn. He will sort of hold his hand up towards you momentarily. Shit.
Give you a high five.
He shits himself?
No, he was going to say something, but I've lost the text. Hang on.
Sassafras.
No, it wasn't Sassafras.
Fear the baby shark.
Oh, I've lost the... He's not going to plead for his life. He's basically going to invoke the name of his deity? His god? Whatever it is that he worships. And say he will take you. He will take them all. You are all too late. And that brings us to Taladar.
Oh no, friend. We're right on time. Taladar is going to, you know what? I need him to make a, wisdom saving throw. DC 15. He's going to toll the dead.
Okay. DC 15. What is it? Int?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
In fact, he's going to smack the flat of his blade against this
17.
man's armor, to make it ring out. Oh, okay, well, if that doesn't work, then he's going to, poke him with a rapier.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Or not.
He's
Right,
spitting
well-
blood out of his mouth and just begins to laugh.
Taladar is just gonna, I tire of this, and he's gonna turn around and walk away from him.
Felix.
Oh, he's not gonna take an opportunity attack?
No, he's just continuing to laugh at you.
Yeah, then Taladar is just gonna walk away.
I'm gonna sit up here and flip my lighted coin up in my hand.
Okay. Aranor.
What? Oh my goodness.
My god favors me.
He does! Holy shit!
Someone put this idiot out of our
Good
misery.
Lord.
At this point, he's dropped his blade and he's bent over because he's on death's door. He's just bent over, clutching his belly and laughing maniacally. Starsha's outside still. What do you want to do?
Should this all still be dark, or is this...
It is dark, but I've been
Oh.
putting torches down so you can see.
Okay. Does it seem like there's anybody else anywhere?
Not without going inside a building.
Okay. Well, let me check the building right where I'm at.
Well, you've looked in this window already. You know that there's a barracks in one half of it, and there was nobody inside.
Okay.
You have the building to the north, which I think it was explained to you that was the temple or chapel. There's the northern tower, which I think it was explained that there was bugbears in there. The tower to the south, where you'd done all of the killing previously. And then the gatehouse over, above the gate.
A little reminder of the fact that the southern tower, it has free candy.
What?
South tower
Oh,
has free
right.
candy?
Right, I remember.
I'm gonna go back.
Okay. Starsha's just gonna keep a watch outside. Look for anyone moving, I guess. Moss.
You've been lucky so far. Any words to trade for your life?
He's just gonna spit in your general direction.
Why is it doing advantage?
Well, I mean, a 17 is still gonna hit.
Okay.
For 14 points is enough to put him down. And that will take us out of initiative.
So I'm just gonna try something real quick. Ignore this.
Yep.
Weird. I don't know.
All right.
Good job, team.
Everybody's dead.
Mm.
Now, I'm not even going to bother to go into detail on what you're going to find, what, etc., etc. I'll pick it up at the beginning of next time, or I'll drop a text and just say what you found. Jolliver has keys on him.
Okay.
Or sorry, they were in his room, on his desk. And you notice that one of these keys, like the other two you have, is very stylized. It's an odd-looking key. And if you hold it up and compare it to the others, you can see that there is a space to slot it in. It looks like there would be maybe one more key that would fit here.
Mm.
But yeah, we can go over loot and etc., etc. You guys can explore more the next session
Okay.
and decide what you're going to do next.